alive just as fucking Spoon decides it's time to get a fucking cookie.
Hello, stream. Do you like jazz?
Okay, jazz.
Well, don't ask them. They might be kids. Japiro.
There better not be.
Okay,
Like
so last time we did stuff. This time we're doing more stuff. Good
Yay.
times.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely accurate, Smug. Like, really?
I suppose we didn't do much.
Yeah.
Yeah, saying we did stuff might be misleading.
Last time we barely played D&D. This time it's gonna be worse.
We're gonna go for a grand total of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Killed the big old water boy though.
Yeah, you did. Good job. I'm proud of you. Specifically you, no one else. Yeah, but yeah, this this time you guys traveled to the human garrison and you figured, oh shit, we should tell the others to start the summit and actually have a place for it. And then you just stood there for a while.
We should have it in the water temple. Cause then, like, nobody will try anything in the water temple. Cause everyone would just be too like focused on trying to get the fuck out of the water temple.
They're all just gonna go into that one room with the dude who offers suicide and suicide themselves.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, this must be a representative. Shake hand, dead.
Oh,
Like, oh fuck.
what kind of death? Instant.
I know, Chuck didn't even leave his clothes behind, so.
But like, I'm surprised he hesitated. Like, he went back for it. He thought about it and was like, you know what? Yeah, this is right for me. And fucking Ozzy with the Chad power move of not playing the game. And just like putting on a bathrobe for the entirety of a combat.
Yeah, just chilling in the spa.
He loved it.
That was pretty good.
I actually, for a second, I forgot that Spoon wasn't here, and I was like, what, did Spoon say something?
I'm trying to roast you here. Spoon, talk.
He's a Spoon, I'm coming for you, come on, back me up.
Otherwise, it's just bullying.
Yeah, yeah. Spoon, laugh, otherwise I look like a total dick.
All my OnlyFans are watching.
My fucking life is on the line here. What is that? Is that pandas with crackers and cheese? What is that? That looks pretty good.
It is. It's nice.
But so we're at the Human place, and we're trying to are we trying to decide a place to meet?
Yep.
Let's just put out
Yeah.
like a picnic basket and just pick any point in the desert.
I mean, I
Like
don't
we
know.
could hold it like around here.
Isn't that where the natives were?
Well, they're underground, so they probably.
Yeah, but they get like the chance of ambush. They're like in the home turf then.
I think we just need to like pick a spot.
No one else knows about it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
We just need to pick a spot and just hope everyone plays nice. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if people if they start killing each other, that's not on us. We tried.
But I think the water temple is actually a good shout.
The
It's a
only
good
problem
idea.
is like no one can get out there.
Yeah.
Wasn't the water elevator or whatever it was last time? Wasn't that like a two-way thing? Or was it only a one-way?
Oh yeah,
think
like
just
came
one
out at like
Just one way.
the big whale.
Yeah, but like,
Was
how
only one
big
way,
is
huh?
the boat where our random friend is who changes shape?
Sam.
not massive.
It's not massive.
No.
Failing that, like Smug, how like, what's like the military capacity of the human camp?
From what you've seen, not much. They've got a few soldiers here and there just guarding like the camp.
So it seems to me that like in terms of threat, the human guys have the least threat. So it probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea to just hold the summit here.
Will it be either that or the undead?
But they've
Whatever.
got like turtles. They can probably kill whoever the fuck they want and then bring them back.
I mean, I
Only
was
one
thinking,
turtle
like,
has killed anyone. Name
if
5.
we
Well, no,
hold the
then-
summit like on the boat and everyone like takes one or two representatives. should be enough space, maybe.
But I
I
mean,
guess.
it's like I haven't murdered anyone, but it's like I could murder someone though. It's within my abilities, but I haven't. So that's the good bit. I'm speak. This is me speaking as Pandaden. I assure you.
See.
Yeah. So what we doing?
I don't think we need to murder anyone.
Hello,
Oh,
Hello.
where the fuck are you?
me.
I guess we should go and talk to all the dudes again.
Yeah, since we're in the human, we might as well speak with the humans. But like,
Yeah,
are we going with the 1 or 2 people on the boat strat?
I feel like that's better than hosting it at some random place or like at
Yeah.
one of the villages, because it's
Yeah.
like a neutral area.
The neutral zone.
I'll agree to that. I'll subscribe to this.
If it's okay with
The others.
It's not
Uh,
us. It's not us. We gotta appease. We gotta make sure everyone else agrees.
yeah, and then the dude who owns the boat, I can't for the life of me remember his name.
Sam?
I already said his name.
So wait, you would use one to hold the thing on the boat?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
That'd be
they
cool.
only get to bring 1 or 2 representatives, and then
How big's the boat, Smug?
It's it's not massive.
I mean, it's big enough to eat horses, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's like a fishing boat.
Okay. So it wouldn't be
Probably
enough for a lot of
10.
people.
15 people on the top side. A lot of fish on the bottom side.
and
At
since
least
it's
2
only like
horses.
Well, yeah, and
Four.
and we're gonna have like 1 or 2 people from each like clan, so we'll be
it would
fine.
be like 4 or 8 people plus us.
Yeah,
So
that's fun.
more than
That works.
Well, Blue Sky will just sit on the sand and like, yeah. So there'll be one less fatty on the boat.
Oh, she's just gonna sit this one out.
No, I'm saying like if we do that, like she can just sit like in the sand.
Well, no, I thought like I thought the point of the boat is it'd be moving.
Oh,
When the boat is to have somewhere to meet that's not, in the middle of nowhere on sand.
I don't know. It just feels like a waste to not have it moving because it's cool. So it'd be
it is
cool.
cool.
Yeah. So it'd be good. Yeah. Like it's so we're like say it's good because the neutral ground is constantly changing. So no one has an advantage.
Uh,
So it's not like so there's no arguments about like oh yeah no we don't want that spot, we want this spot, no we want that spot. So if we just change it all the time, then no one can argue.
sure, we could just have it go around like some scenic route around the old
Yeah, exactly.
dried up coral or whatever.
Which place are we going? Which people are we going to talk to first?
we're currently
Does it
gonna
matter?
talk to the humans.
Okay, humans.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what we
we're at the human camp, so that makes sense.
Okay.
But I don't think the order matters a lot.
Hmm.
Hopefully not.
Probably not.
I would say Tritons before Salamanders, maybe.
Why?
Because if the Tritons think the Salamanders are loser idiots, then they might be offended if we didn't. I guess you could spin it. You save best for last.
Are the Tritons gonna be that petty? I mean, they might be.
Well, the daughter of the guy was like willing to kill her dad because she thinks he's that determined to
Okay,
like,
I don't
take
think
this land.
I don't think she said kill, but she didn't seem not open to it, so maybe.
They are a bit extra, those Tritons.
Yeah.
Fish.
They think they're so they
Uh,
think they're so Chad, but they're actually just virgin.
Beta fish.
Beta fish.
But should we do then? So we go from humans first to undead turtle people to Tritons to natives, and then just
Yeah, the salamanders probably would. The salamanders probably can't count, so they probably don't give a shit.
yeah.
Okay.
I like the sound.
Well, we're the humans now, anyways. So, have we spoken to them yet, or are we just arriving?
We're just kind of like planning out how we're doing it.
Okay.
I mean, they can't stop us, so fuck them.
Yeah.
I guess we'll like go and talk to the person we were talking to earlier.
Well, I mean, the humans
The
have the
council?
entire council, so we have to like kind of
Oh yeah.
It might be hard to
gather them all up together and be like, "Yo, we were gone for a while. We're back. Let's do it."
Okay, well, who's gonna do it? Cause
I'm
I'm a
kind of
robot.
waiting for Smug to be like, "Yeah, this is the council now." You know,
I mean, you haven't.
we said we're going to summon up the council and talk to them.
Yeah, that's planning.
So what do I have to say to make
I mean,
you?
just say, okay, I'll go. I go to the council.
We're going to the council.
Hey,
Ms. Blue Sky, do you want this harpoon? It's a bit shit. I don't want it.
what does it look like?
It's from your like house. So
I lived there.
Well-
Yeah, give me that.
it's the dragon harpoon. I don't know what it
Oh.
is.
I
A gold tinted spear with a metallic dragon winding along its length. When thrown, it flies with a watery torrent shaped like a dragon.
that's cool. Yeah, she'll take that.
We've had we will have had like a long rest, haven't we?
Yep.
And so you identify things that you have a long rest with. So add dragon harpoon to your inventory because I think that's how it's. Smug, you've like made this as an item, haven't you? So
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll
it's
look at
cool, but it's like it's not my thing. So it's not like it's like if as if you gave me a fucking bow, like I don't use that. So
I need this.
you have that. Just like rip your arm off and replace it with it.
Yeah, so you guys arrive at the council's tent. It's quite a lot fancier than the other tents. It's got what they would call ACs essentially. So it's a lot cooler when you get in there.
Nice.
Yeah, and around the big table in the middle you see 13 people sitting around it, and in the middle you see the person you talked to earlier when you first arrived here.
Mhm.
We've got a plan how to do the peace talks.
Yeah, the person you talked to earlier stands up, walks up to you. Oh, really? What's the plan?
We know this guy with a sand riding boat, and the plan is basically to have 2 representatives from each faction meet up on the boat, and then have the boat cruise around the desert while we have the peace talks.
I see. And she looks back at the council. Could we have 3 people instead, so we have a majority vote?
Nope.
Then I'm sorry we can't agree to these terms.
Good luck with that then.
Yeah,
Oh.
fuck you.
Oh,
Hey.
because like if one votes for one thing and the other votes for another thing, that's gonna be an issue for them, eh?
Yeah, she looks at you as you say that. See, there we have a man who uses his brain.
Okay, but like that's not the point of a fucking like.
Then send one. Then you won't have that problem.
My good sir, do you not know the point of a council?
I do see a point of
You
a
don't know
council.
the fucking point
Assign
of a
one
council.
person.
The point of it is so we can have multiple voices.
Yeah, to come to one decision.
Yes.
Your standing should be unanimous. So then you only need to send one person.
No, we need at least 3 people, so we can have a vote on it within our council.
You have the council here now. Vote one person to get on the boat, or 2
I'm
people.
sorry, sir.
You
That
can't
just-
have 3.
That just won't be doable then.
Good luck with your small army then.
Yeah, how about we just go tell like the 3 vastly superior military forces just to say that the fucking like the people who want to like annex your land, they're just not coming because they couldn't get everything they wanted, so they cried about babies. So we'll tell them all that, shall we? And then we'll see how that
Go
goes.
right ahead. Go right ahead.
No, fuck you then.
Yeah, I mean,
We
you guys don't
we've
seem to realize
tried
there seems
to.
be a
Could we not
coalition
attach like
being
a
formed.
dinghy behind the boat?
No, it's not a matter of space. It's a matter of fucking principle.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then everybody could just have an extra person.
Yeah, but no, but
Yeah.
they want a majority. So if everyone gets
No,
3,
I
they'll
mean they
want 4.
want a majority from their council. They don't want the majority in the fucking voting of the things.
I think they want 3 so they can like debate amongst themselves. Because if there's 2 and then they
No,
disagree, then they can't vote.
I literally think they just want more votes in the council.
Yeah,
I mean, the
they're gonna come to a unanimous decision, the 3 of them, and then say that to the peace counseling thing. They're not gonna vote with 3 votes in the peace counseling thing.
Yeah,
yeah, there's one
each
vote per
side will.
faction.
Yeah. I think they want
So-
3 so like if the one person says yes and the other person says no, then the humans are undecided. If they have 3, then then they'll be.
Yeah,
Alright.
but like the thing is, like they should have made up their minds
Yeah, but
before
you don't know
even.
what the terms will be, so you don't want to like agree right now, and then we get there, and then I
Yeah,
guess.
I mean, they're not agreeing to the peace. They're agreeing to come to the peace council and
She
talk this
interrupts
over.
you as you're talking. Please take your petty squabbling elsewhere. We have things to discuss here. And she kind of waves you out.
Oh, is it how to starve in a desert? Perhaps. Okay, let's go.
Whoa. Ah. All right, maybe humans are out.
Oh.
They need incentive.
I
The
mean,
incentive
the
is
incentive is
yeah, they don't get killed.
yeah, like
Yep.
either join in the peace council or have a coalition of 3
'Cause-
superior
'cause
forces join
literally-
up against them.
Everyone else has been like pretty cooperative, but the humans.
I
It's
feel
just
like
yeah.
we were a bit uncooperative with them, since they wanted to be able to, get a vote in, or amongst themselves, be able to come to a unanimous decision. We're just like, nah, fuck you.
Maybe
I
we should make
don't
it
see why
clear
they
what
should
they
have
stand
3.
to lose.
I don't see the benefit of bending over backwards for these like fucking like stubborn assholes.
'Cause,
Okay.
I mean,
Hey yo, what's up?
Yay,
Ew.
Spoon, good guy.
Yeah, I'm the good guy.
Well,
We're being stupid, and we're,
Yep.
I thought
skipping
that
the
was
humans,
my
apparently.
I thought that was my job. Being stupid.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Travis, what's your input on it? Like, do you think you should just increase it to 3 people per faction then, or
I mean, since they need to come to a decision, since they don't have one singular leader, they have multiple. 13, in fact. They need to be able to, come to a decision and then.
I mean, like they're not deciding on the holy fucking shit. They're not deciding on the peace on the boat. They're talking through the terms on the boat, and then they're going back and be like, okay, is this something we can?
But if they can't even like agree to like this little term, then how are they gonna get anywhere with the bloody like actual summit?
I mean, like it's not a one-sided like surrender or whatever. It's like we're gonna have to like come to a compromise. So
Yeah.
have like it's not like be
But they
one
can't even
meeting
compromise on like sending one less person.
if we don't bring the humans, that means even if the other people agree, the humans are going to remain here, and that means there's going to be conflict regardless.
Yeah.
So we should bring them, just so there isn't conflict. Because that's the whole point of the summit, is to try and find a peaceful solution, and get some what do you call it? People for the church or whatever. It's called.
Miss Robot, you have a lot of opinion for someone who doesn't know
Yeah,
about
well,
this.
then you do it then.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know, do it though.
I don't know.
Let's just say we're going through all the details with her.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we'll use her superior robot computer brain to so she can come up with the best answer. Oh wait, she's got 8 intelligence.
So I gotta type in the questions. The answer, you're all fucked. Okay, well thank you.
So well, we knew that.
Actually, Smug, would she have any like of the land around, or is it too different from her time? Would she like be aware, like, because the ground's like it's covered in minerals because of like all the dead creatures and stuff. So that's different, I imagine.
She wouldn't have too much knowledge about this area.
Okay, because if she did have knowledge, then maybe she could persuade people. But
I imagine she'd be, biased towards the Tritons.
she'd be biased towards her creators.
yeah, the Tritons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just pop into the council again and say, you can bring 3 people.
She
It's
looks
all
at you.
good.
She nods. Glad you could come to your senses.
Well,
Hey.
yeah.
I'm
Shame about the others.
When this inevitably goes sideways, I'm killing them first.
I'm just gonna G to the loot.
That's also very respectable.
And I'll say we're gonna go out and talk to the other factions.
Um.
We'll
In-
come pick up the 3 representatives when time is right.
Best of luck. I hope you take charge of the negotiations.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Hey.
See you in maybe a couple of days.
See you then.
Yes. Bye.
When she goes back to the council and they start discussing amongst themselves.
Is there in this human area? Did they have like any shops or anything?
No, not from what you've seen. It's mostly just barracks.
Okay.
And
Do you have
like,
any
empty
pockets to
tents.
keep currency in? Let
I
alone
don't.
have currency.
I want to try and. We need to, in case there isn't enough space, we need to have something other people can sit on. So if we can get like a second vehicle to drag along behind it.
We'll just we'll find some dead trees, cut them up, and just make a fucking little box for them to sit in,
Well, yeah, that would work.
and then just drag it along.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe Sam knows. Maybe he can modify it. I mean, he can eat. He can eat and hold horses, so maybe he can.
Maybe
Do other
he can
things.
just say hocus pocus and he'll make it longer.
Maybe.
A spell that has multiple uses. Wink, wink.
No. So we're going to the catfolk next. The undead, I mean.
Or do we want to go to the Tritons because they'll be?
Well, the undead's like closer. Triton's over here. The undead's like a straight shot.
Well, no. Are the Tritons gonna be smelling their own farts and want to be picked up first?
Well, I guess we're not picking them up because we didn't just pick the. We didn't take them.
Yeah, we're just discussing, so we might as well just go
Oh,
to the
so
undead
okay.
and the
So
Triton.
we have to go around and say this is happening, and then go around again to pick them up.
Yeah,
Well,
see
you-
what their terms are for going on the peace meeting in the first place.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, if we just pick them up and then, bring 2
No, we'll just hold 'em at
representatives
yeah,
to
we'll
one
just-
faction, they're like, oh yeah, let's fucking stab the shit out of these people.
Yeah, we'll just hold them at gunpoint like a fucking plain ice and get on the fucking boat.
I think it's also like giving them like a few days to like decide what they accept
No,
as terms
yeah.
and stuff.
I thought we talked
And
about
also,
this.
like, if we just told the humans, okay, bring 2 representatives, we're going in about an hour.
Well, I
They would've been like that.
I genuinely thought we like hashed this all out when we talked to them, because when we first talked to them, we told them about this, right?
We talked to the Tritons about a summit, or somebody about it. I don't think we talked to
we-
everybody.
We definitely talked to the fucking cats about it. Well, I'm pretty sure at least.
And
Either
we
way.
the humans
Yeah,
about it, but-
you did mention it to the cats, but no date or anything was ever established.
Okay, well, fair. Yeah, fine. Let's go
It was more of
around
a,
and ask.
you know,
them.
a general idea of let's have a peace council, and you fucked off down into the desert.
Yeah, like one should do.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good desert.
we need to establish peace, but first there's a loot, so you know.
We need that loot,
Yeah.
just in case diplomacy inevitably breaks down.
Yeah, we can just buy in the winter. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Okay,
I'm not privy to the Diamond Dogs mission or whatever you're called, but
Guiding ducks.
the guiding dogs. But but there wasn't like you getting the thing from the temple. Isn't that part of their mission?
Hmm?
I don't know, did we get anything from the temple?
Yeah, I thought you got like a relic.
No. Well,
I have
someone
nothing
took,
I want to show the Tritons.
someone took the spear from the Triton King.
Yeah, I took it.
Now
I was thinking it could be a good weapon or a good like offering.
Then why did we go into the temple?
No.
don't
Well, I as Chuck went in there because we decided we were gonna like do a summit. So searching this ancient temple of the people that used to live here might bring us some clues about who.
Oh yeah, we were we were
Um,
trying to figure out if who like belongs here, and I don't think we got an answer.
it
we,
was like
there
the
was,
Tritons, and then we're like, oh wait, but we don't want to tell the Tritons. So then, you
there
know,
was 2 books. One was about like the Tritons' experiments and like how
Yeah,
they
but
fall.
but
and the
how
other
do
one
we?
was
How old are those?
Quite
just
old.
like 1,000 years, I guess.
Yeah, but how long have the salamanders been here? Less
Well,
than
I mean,
that,
like,
more than that.
one of the books said that the islands was raised from the depths, basically. So the Tritons lived here. Then when the plague came and fucked everything, they decided to just isolate it by sending it to the surface.
Okay.
And then after that, no Tritons have lived there.
I'm also hopeful we might find something if we go visit the Salamander's like base, like just some old relic or something. Just show if they're from here or not.
Yeah, yeah.
And if
yeah,
not, then whatever.
let's get this like organized, and then we will talk about this stuff with the summit.
Are we going to Undead now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Do you go to seek out Sam before you go there, or are you just walking?
Oh fuck!
Well, yeah, we need to get on the Groat, the Groat boat.
Please.
So do you go to seek out Sam, I suppose?
Yeah,
we're gonna look
we
for Sam.
go and seek out Sam. Yeah.
Yeah, you see Sam. He's vibing with his boat, like in the sands. The boat's imagine like a puppy almost, jumping through high wheat,
Whoa.
like doing that in the sand. Not jumping per se, but diving down a bit and popping back up.
Aw.
It appears to be playing.
Wait, is the horse still in it?
Yeah.
Oh no!
The horses.
It's gonna open It's gonna open its mouth and just like gore's gonna come out.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
barnacle.
As you approach, the boat calms down. Sam waves you over. Oh, hi there. How did the negotiations go?
Badly.
Pretty good. We're going to talk to the undead now.
Hi. Have you decided a spot for the summit?
We were thinking we could have it on the boat.
Oh.
If
He
that's
looks-
cool with you.
he inspects the boat. Bit of a odd place for a summit, wouldn't you think? And he gives you a sly wink. You may want to roll whatever it's called to investigate the wink.
What, the insight?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm good
Just
at that.
I'm
Do we
or
all have to, or just one of us?
Anyone who wants to investigate the wink.
Let me.
Okay, let's
91.
investigate.
You didn't even see him wink. The sun was in your eyes.
It's a 10 if
Oh.
because it's
sun
plus,
was in
it's
Okay,
plus
that's
9.
20.
But,
Yeah,
I mean,
you-
you can.
it's,
It depends if you're treating it as a critical failure.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Investigation for me it's 16. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cheeky wink from you can tell. And
Cheeky.
you who were on the prison island have a faint memory of his boat transforming before from a fishing boat to some other boat.
Boat.
Oh yeah.
No,
And,
yeah.
and as he winks, he taps the boat with his staff, and the center of it starts to transmute a bit. So it looks like the scene in Skyrim when all the people are talking.
Yeah.
No.
It kind of looks like that, but out of wood. So there's a big
light.
table in the middle, some chairs around it.
Oh, the fucking
The summit.
the moot. No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where they're like,
yeah.
hey, how can you stop fighting because it's dragons? And they're like,
Yeah, please.
okay, I guess.
Yeah, it looks kind of like that, but like in the middle of the table, it's still a sail, so it's still a boat, but it's more proper looking now.
Mm.
And then it changes back, like, yeah, I can. It'll be fine. It'll be great. You might want to get some food or something, though. I don't have much to snack on, unfortunately.
That is true.
Do
We
I
should get
do I have that
rations.
do I have that spell that's like just makes food? I don't think I do.
Wasn't? Oh shit.
Yes, Master Orc.
No, I was thinking out loud.
Okay. Well, off we pop. And they-
Okay. You give me a couple hours and I can prepare it. If you want
Sounds
that.
great. You'll have all the time in the world. 'Cause it takes a couple of hours just to get to the turtles anyway.
Yeah, but so, if so, like during a long rest, I can swap out a spell and prepare, create food and water, so I can just do that at will.
Yeah.
At will.
But yeah, he heads off to the turtles, and you see them like start to pop up in the distance. It's
Hey.
majestic white. I was gonna say ebony there, but no, I mean ivory. Turtles. And as you get closer, some of you, like with high passive perception, you do notice the salamanders skittering about in the desert,
Nice.
kind of investigating you, keeping eyes on you. And as you get to the turtle, it opens up, and the people wave you in.
Woo!
I just want to say something to Dina.
Yeah, okay.
You do know that create food and water is, creating a hella bland food and,
It keeps you alive.
yeah, but
Yeah. For the council meeting, it keeps them alive, okay? It's gonna be a long meeting.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And-
You're like
And
Trump. It's McDonald's.
gives
It's
us money.
fine.
yeah, well,
Yeah, would
yes,
you
we
rather
should
would
then.
you rather have food that's like a bit boring and tasteless or no food?
She makes a point.
We could just buy food in town.
Yeah, but I ain't got any money.
There's no real town here either.
Yeah, where are you gonna buy food from?
So
I mean,
Well,
Camp.
hold up now. As you are walking around the turtle, I presume you all stepped off the boat and walked into the turtle, unless someone wants to stay behind. Yeah, as you're walking up the turtle, you do notice that there is a bit of a market inside the turtle.
Hey.
Like, not a,
Okay,
you know,
but
a
zombies
proper
don't eat
market.
food.
not
Well,
even
you
mummy
say that.
bird.
It's not just undeads. It's undeads and there's living catfolk here.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a mixture of both.
Remember? Like they go for like a ritual at the end of the lives.
my intelligence
They're-
is minus
they're
1. I don't
serving
remember
grilled
anything.
That's fair. But yeah, with ease you pass through the market and you head up to the head where the leader is. He greets you with I would say smile, but he can't because he's skeletal.
And bones.
He has the aura of a smile, but the face of neutrality.
Oh.
I mean, he's always smiling.
You return.
Oh yeah.
Was your trip successful?
No.
Well, we lost one person.
Ah,
Not really sure where he went.
it's a
He
shame.
shook a person's hand and was gone.
I think he's dead.
Wait, did you see that?
Might be dead.
Oh yeah, no, you did not see that, Clem.
I didn't see that.
In fact, none of you knows he's dead. You
Yeah,
just know
yeah.
he's not
Yeah,
around
we know
anymore.
he's not here. He's-
But
that's
okay,
why-
And no one questioned it or cared about it.
Well, yeah, we just like Panda just assumed he died.
Yeah, he's just gone.
I mean, like he may as well be. He's not here.
Well, I'm gonna be optimistic here. I'm just gonna be like, he's probably gonna show up somewhere with a dead body.
Okay, but in the way he was looking, I don't want him to show up again.
That's true.
He'll find us.
Sounds
hope
like you had
not,
some
he's
internal
scary.
stripes. So tell me, how did the expedition go?
Went well.
I got shot in my fucking leg.
Well, yeah, we like lost someone. That's like the worst a mission can go.
I guess Miss Blue Sky just exists in front of the catfolk.
I'm not surprised to hear a mortal say that. Losing
Ooh.
someone isn't the end after all.
Whoa.
And he turns his gaze towards the robot. I see you've gained a new companion.
Beep.
Quite
It just-
ancient tech as well.
It just kind of started following us after we were in the temple.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't have anything better to do, so she could have at least follow us.
You are my new quarry. No,
Speaks in a weird tone.
she. So I'm guessing since she was like underwater and she didn't even really get to live, she would never have seen catfolk before, yeah.
She has never seen anything outside of the.
I'm surprised she hasn't
the
shot
Titan
them
City.
because they're aliens.
I mean, she's like seen lots of fish people. They're probably freaky looking fish people.
Yeah, Tritons
And
are
we-
pretty freaky.
Think of like an anglerfish Triton.
Mm.
But,
Would be funny
okay,
if she-
okay, legit though, Elliot. Tritons just look like people.
No,
But the blue, I guess.
maybe in your bitch ass version.
Okay, so Smug, what do Tritons look like?
Fish.
Yes.
Are they just like a fucking like a clownfish with legs?
You know One Piece?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, I don't know
Yeah.
One Piece because
Well,
I'm not
read it till you get the fish.
gay.
And
True.
then
Well,
It's actually yeah. So if I just like keep going, but if I like Google One Piece fishman,
yeah.
fishman.
The catfolk stare at you all as you stand there silently.
Yeah, we talked to the humans about holding a peace council.
How did that go?
They agreed to it. They're currently picking out representatives.
Excellent.
We were, thinking bring like 2 to 3 people.
Ah, yes. Well, and he looks at his daughter. I think it's about time she has her first taste of politics. And she has a bit of a smile, like she's excited.
hey.
We'll be ready to go at your command.
Oh yeah, we'll come back in a while. The humans have to pick out their representatives since they're not, a monarchy, so to speak.
They are very
Right.
forward-thinking, those liberals.
Yes.
It'll never last.
Whoa.
You need a monarch to follow in hard times.
Yeah, we need we need to get our dreadlich Bernays Sandoras into power, and then it all will be better.
Oh, I've never heard of this man. Is he from the Islands of Pandas?
I think he's from a place called New York.
I must look this up.
He's from Penn Island.
Oh, but now I'm imagining Bernie Sanders playing Animal Crossing and he doesn't know what's going on.
We'll be back in a couple of days to pick you up.
Excellent. Shall we be
Wonderful.
bringing any gifts to the other nations?
I'll take gifts.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Might be good.
We'll prepare something.
Can I have a gift?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, as we exit from there, saying goodbye to the nice king, princess, or whatever. I'll ask the rest of the party. Should we buy some, or like have some food made ready for when we're coming back to have on during the council?
You know what it is.
if-
If I make food, all it is, it's just bamboo and Pepsi.
I mean, if it's just for us, then it's fine. But if this is like a council meeting, we gotta have prepared to make some good food. Then
Yeah, good food for that will probably keep people in. Well, help with the spirit of things.
Well, is there any? Do we know anything? Like, is anyone allergic to anything?
I mean, let's not buy, a bunch of peanuts, and
Okay.
I think we'll be fine.
Well, I don't know. They're all like weird different species. What if you
Well,
like?
I need to get food here while we're at the catfolk for the catfolk and the humans, and when we go to the Tritons, we'll get food from the Tritons for the Tritons, and when we go to
And-
Salamanders, we'll grab worms
Birby guy's gonna help my niece.
Have fun.
Oh,
and beat her up.
you must defeat her in Mortal Kombat. That's fucking basketball.
Smug. Is there anything else in this town? I guess she wouldn't care, but I'm curious.
Yeah. Like inside the primary turtle that you're in, this one.
Mm-hmm.
There's that market and some like blacksmitheries and stuff like that. Like it's like a general, like what you'd expect in a village essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And from glances that you've caught of the other turtle, it's more of a residential turtle, so to speak.
Oh, you said
this
you.
is a kind of living town place, and the other one is more, where you sleep essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Sky is assimilating all this information about the new world.
Mm.
You said there's a blacksmith. Can I go and
Yeah.
get my armor buffed out and stuff?
Yeah, sure. No sweat. D&D prices.com.
I mean, it's not like a function in D&D because armor doesn't have a durability, but
Yeah. No, you approach the blacksmith and you see this man with bandages around his arms and like torso. But his face is fairly young looking.
oh, okay. Is he
Oh,
hot?
hello. Well, I'll roll for it.
Actually, what species is he?
Tabaxi.
They're
He's
just all.
got a 16, so it's pretty hot.
So they're all tabaxi, but some are dead, some aren't.
No.
Yeah. All the living ones are tabaxi, but you see some undeads of other races.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So okay, that makes it. So you're either tabaxi or a lich.
Yeah. Well,
Or
Well,
a zombie.
Well. Oh yeah. Did you say did you say they had like drone like undead, or are they all like skeleton like undead?
yeah,
with
they
souls?
have 3 stages of
Roll
people. They have the living, they have the undead ones with their souls intact,
Yeah.
and when they get old enough, they become like drones because their soul kind of loses their grip on this
Oh,
world.
that's not immortality.
No, they're not immortal.
Yeah,
This
but he
guy
was calling
peeks
me
at the
immortal.
corner.
Yeah.
She peeks into a crowd. She sees a white-haired man with missing a hand. I live here now.
Well, he can stay here. He'll be happy, maybe.
No. No, but just thinking of like a town of undead. It's like, oh yeah, he's gone, but like this would be a place for him.
No, we're gonna find like bits of him just scattered around.
Yeah.
You have to fuse it all together.
Okay, but now imagine
Yeah, what's up?
you know,
Not much.
Elliot,
But yeah,
you
the
know,
blacksmith asks you for 15 gold for the buffing of the armor.
yeah, can you help me take it off? Because it takes a while.
Oh, fat.
Yeah, so he helps you strip down to your bare nudes. Ah, bear!
I'm bare ass.
Bear.
Oh yeah, your character's on the other.
I
But yeah,
picture it's like one of those like those like McDonald's toys where you put it together in 2 pieces. So she just like
click, click.
pops it off.
Yeah. So yeah, it
no.
takes about half an hour all in all to buff it out. It's not
Okay.
that thing.
But Elliot, you like I said those pieces of Chuck. I imagine now. You know when like a Lego person dies in the Lego game,
Yeah.
he just comes to pieces.
I mean, it's probably what happens.
Best one is Yoda death.
Oh no. Okay. So are we gonna buy food here?
Yeah. Let's
I ain't
go.
got no money.
I have a bit of money.
I got some money.
Yeah, let's let Ozzy deal with this. Eh?
Well, yeah. Is Ozzy like got a shit ton? I can't remember.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh
he
yeah,
stole all the
because you fucking
expenses.
kept it all. I forgot.
Ozzy, you got this.
Hey, you guys don't know about it.
We know
We
that we
all
didn't
saw
get
it.
paid.
Yeah.
Everyone saw it.
You guys saw it. But you
Oh yeah,
never
because
questioned
Max just
me.
handed it over, and then you were
Yeah.
supposed to share.
Then you just didn't. Yes.
Fine.
This is the crossy bear.
You see, like imagine like Turkish, like Middle Eastern food, like lots of fried meats and like almost pure sugary
Ooh.
sweets, and
Yes.
the pastries with like a glazing of sugar and honey.
Honey.
Honey,
Mostly
I mean,
sweet
crunchy
stuff.
nut.
Well, this is just street food. I guess in a council meeting you shouldn't like serve street
We need
food.
we need a spread like a banquet.
I mean, yeah.
We need a big pig.
Ooh,
The roasted pig.
biggie.
Or you could have like a comfort pig, so people might be more willing to negotiate if they got a pig that's just there.
I see you eat it raw.
Oh, Smug. Is there any in here? Is there any like temples?
Not from what you can see in this area.
Well, I mean, okay, but like, have I been to the other the turtles?
No, you have not been to another turtle.
Well,
Oh,
I want to
actually-
look for a temple, preferably one that is either dedicated to whatever the fuck god I serve, or one that is so generic that it will work, that it will do. Because I have a legit plan.
Okay. No, yeah. After the half an hour is up and your armor is buffed out,
I'm
you head to the other.
I'm no longer free cheeking it.
Yeah. You head to the other turtle, and there's kind of like a rope bridge. Well, several rope bridges connecting them together.
Are
And
they
you go
made
inside,
are
and
they
as I
made of
said-
bones?
No, they're made out of
Okay.
rope.
Okay.
Yeah, and as I said, like the other one's more of a residential district, but you do see some churches. They all appear to be sort of self-help churches in a sense,
Yeah.
Oh.
where they kind of praise like yoga essentially, like praising the self-soul and whatnot.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that sounds like something I fuck with. So, I want to.
I thought you were praising demons.
I don't know that.
Thankfully.
I mean, like, I'm sure, like, Croax's or Daedric's god is a demon to someone else.
Mhm.
Yes, Krogus and Daedric.
Who knows?
Okay. So I would like to designate. I want to use. Well, I want to use Word of Recall in a temple to designate it as like a location. And
Okay.
so if when I do that, and then so I think that cast it. So when I use it again, I can choose up to 5 people,
Oh.
and I can teleport them out.
I didn't know D&D had recall spell.
Because this is Word of This is basically a town portal scroll.
Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, I don't think people from the wording of it, I don't need to people don't need to be with me while I designate the spot. It just I just need to do it, and it's somewhere I've been. And so this is why I said like it's somewhere it has to be somewhere like I can dedicate to my deity, I guess. So yeah, designated sanctuary, such a temple, if you and then cast a spell with that. And so I cast the spell in this sanctuary, and then I assume we'll have another long rest, and I'll get the spell slot back. Then we can use it if shit goes south.
Does anyone else want to do anything in town?
So we were buying food right now, right?
Yeah.
We need to find some bit of a fancier food in here.
Big fancy.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if we talk to the, people making the food, I'm sure we can have something, freshly made for the day of picking everyone up. Perhaps.
I mean, you could certainly try.
Hello, good sir. Or madam.
Ooh.
So what you see is a young-looking tabaxi female,
Yeah.
gray and
Madam.
black in coloration. Oh, howdy! How can I help y'all?
So we are hosting a bit of a council, peace council, trying to get this whole mess with the desert sorted.
Mm-hmm.
And we were thinking we might need to have some food prepared since it's might take a while,
Yeah. Never make a decision on an empty belly.
No, that's not good. So we were wondering, we're gonna come back here in like 2-3 days.
Okay.
Make it 3 days.
Okay.
Could we have some, food prepared that we can take with us?
Yeah, of course, sweetie. No problems. What kind of food were you thinking?
Some, food worthy of some royalty and some
Well,
higher society.
Some
Snobs.
honey glazed almonds, some sugar glazed apples,
Apple.
a ratatouille.
Yes.
Okay, I feel you.
Maybe we shouldn't have let Krogs do this.
How many people will be eating?
Well, at least let's see, 12 plus. Let's say about 20.
Okay, well, see, let's call it 120 gold.
Yes. Awesome.
120 gold.
Perfect.
I could buy that, but I'm feeling a bit starved for meat. If you catch my drift. I don't know if you have some special serving tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a vegan restaurant.
Oh no!
I
Be as vegan, innit?
didn't get the roll for that shit, but yeah, sure.
Is this like a zombie cat or a living one?
Normal.
This one is
No, no.
living in Jong.
Okay. Man, Ozzy
Okay.
he doesn't care
Okay,
at all.
like when you said Aussie, I thought you were saying awesome in like a Liverpudlian accent. 'Cause I thought you were saying awesome.
No. It's fucking Aussie, isn't it?
It's fucking awesome.
No. Okay.
I fine,
Aussie?
just play it.
What you doing, Aussie?
He's paying.
I'm paying.
Good.
This must be some good food. It was 120 gold.
So she takes the gold from you and writes down the order and waves you goodbye.
She's just gonna
Thank
show
you,
with a
miss.
fucking like pick and mix
problem.
tray.
See you in a couple of days.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Smug, did we ever decide if Blue Sky eats?
Nope.
Okay.
Is that
Fair.
is that a
Just
no?
minerals.
Is that a no? You didn't decide, or no? She
No,
doesn't
we
eat.
We didn't decide.
Okay.
Uh,
Does she have a
I'm
mouth?
thinking maybe no, I'm thinking she just like drinks salt water non-stop, so she just needs sodium.
Hmm.
So food that has sodium in it and like just salt.
That's a pretty efficient power source.
Like some cheap noodles.
Like the desert used to be like a riverbed or something, I assume.
Ocean.
Be a fucking ocean.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
just fucking lick the sand.
No, she's like in the ocean, so she's just getting powered
Well,
automatically.
yeah, so
but
I
we're not
imagine
in the ocean
she's got like a Hoover under her like jet skirt. That's just hoovering thing. Or she's got like a big gulp, just full of seawater that she's just constantly drinking from. It's got a massive straw.
I kind of imagine her like the top of her head, where her fake facade head is just like a blender, and it just pours food in there and just like juices the salt out of it.
Loves it.
I like the big sippy cup though.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Daedric, you wanna do anything in town?
He
No,
wants
besides the
drugs.
food.
Yeah, drugs. Yeah.
Mm, Yeah, no, I guess there's like nothing really that stands out. Oh yeah, I want to go like just be generally mean to people.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's respectable.
It's just like pushing people, being like,
Yeah,
nice
like-
dress.
Well, no,
like
and you
very
missed
like
it.
oh yeah, like giving like backhand compliments and being
Yeah.
like
We pulled cards.
It's
Edric's one was is Lyman changed.
I remember. Don't worry. That's the one I do
What are you,
remember.
chaotic neutral now or something? Oh no, neutral evil.
Lawful
was it
evil or
chaotic?
chaotic
Wasn't it
evil?
lawful evil or something like that?
Might
It was,
have
it
been, I
was
don't
evil is
remember.
what
Is it-
you decided.
Yeah, I was thinking like, because then it becomes like more petty
Yeah, it's
stuff,
more-
like I hand out like I can go
Okay.
and buy something, hold out the money, and then just as they grab it, just drop it on the counter and like thank
Yeah.
you.
Or like you buy an apple, you take a bite, obviously you like it, but then you're like, oh, it's rotten. Like you cast that one spell, that rots food or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, it's rotten. How could you serve me this?
This establishment is shit. No one ever come here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
basically
it.
that.
just a big old. You're Karen essentially.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I want to
Okay,
talk to the manager.
that is actually a good way to put it. It is a bit Karen, but yeah, try and get people arrested for shit that they
I mean,
technically
was-
did
was it-
do.
Was it lawful evil?
I think so. I'm trying to see, but I don't know where it is.
'Cause, I mean, like, I'm not gonna
'Cause
get
in that
into
case,
think
I
it was
think it would
lawful.
be
because every
Yeah,
lawful
it's like-
evil.
every alignment is like super up to interpretation, but like
Yeah.
yeah, but there is like there's like more an order to your evilness. You don't just like do evil for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
Like,
I
you're
tend to
trying
claim
to
it,
be
but-
good, but you're accidentally being.
I tend to read
It's like
more
being a
fle-
lawyer who defends rapists.
Yeah, it's kind of like fascism.
It's like being a liberal.
Oh
but yeah.
no.
Y'all are done in town. So you, well, I presume everyone was done in town.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm here to protest.
Is
I
there
had a
any
protest.
weapons?
It's a blacksmithery.
Would
They have weapons.
yeah, I probably would like since I went there for my armor, didn't I? So
Yeah.
is there any because I'm treating this as like a security mission for me. Like I'm gonna be bodyguarding, so I want to be tooled up. So
Yeah.
I'll look around. See, I'd like to look around, see if there's any like good gear or maybe magical items. Oh yeah, and I kind of since I offered all the stuff that I got and nobody in the party seemed to want them, I kind of want to sell some.
Okay. Yeah, you find like a general store easily enough. They don't have many like fancy items. They got like the general, swords, shields, that assortment, like a plate mail.
Yeah.
He has one item that like it's in a glass case with like a lighting on it. It says Orb of Sands.
Okay.
Yeah, and as you enter, he waves you in. He looks kind of old, like even for an undead tabaxi, he looks old.
Oh, so he is undead. I thought you were gonna like.
Yeah.
I was if he was like a living one, he'd be like, oh, he's about to be a fucking lich.
No. He's dead already.
Oh no.
Oh, hi. What can I help you with?
I've got like a security mission coming up. I'm just wondering if you can, help me tool up a bit. And also, do you like, will you buy stuff off me?
I could buy some stuff. I could be persuaded. What are you selling?
I've got this, and I don't know where I'm keeping this stuff, but like I'll and put the diving suit on his desk counter.
Oh my!
I mean, I don't know how heavy it is. I assume it is, but
Yeah, it's a slight heavy.
put that down. And
What does it do?
I think it helps you move like underwater.
Water?
Yeah, he kind of he prods around on it, sniffs it a bit.
Sniff.
I'll give you 50 gold for it.
51.
Okay, you drive a hard bargain. 51.
50.
He shakes you.
Yeah, 51.
No 50 now.
Yeah,
He shakes your
51.
hand. It's quite frail, like you can feel when he.
Aw.
Is his skin like flaking off?
He doesn't have any skin on his hand.
Oh no!
These bones.
Bone.
Yeah, bony boy.
He's the opposite of boneless.
Oh, he's bone.
And I've also got this potion.
Potion.
Was it the water breathing one?
No, this is a fish potion.
What does it do?
Fish.
I think it turns you into a fish.
Fish.
Oh. Hmm.
Well, I'll grab the bottle and like swirl it around.
Hmm.
It's big chunky.
And chocolate. Yeah,
Aw.
I'll buy it for 20 gold. I'll give it to my nephew.
He's into that weird shit.
Hmm. He's a
Oh,
If you rubbed it on your cock, would your cock turn into a shark?
You can try.
was
I
that
don't- I don't have
If it
one.
turned into a megalodon. That'd be sick.
Megalodon.
That's more than I was hoping for. So yeah, I'll shake it. 20 gold for the
Excellent.
fish potion. Oh no, I just removed it.
Oh no.
The fish potion.
Put it back. And then another one. So diving suit. Fish potion remove. I feel bad because you like worked on these smug and like
It's
made
fine.
the items, but nobody else wanted them.
I'll give them to the enemies.
Cool, I'm good with that. They'll get some
Yeah.
use. I got also. I got these pills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. They got like little jellyfish inside.
Oh, well. And like he holds one and inspects it for a, what is it called? Light. Ah, they're fancy. I'll give you a gold each.
1.5 gold each.
Okay, you slave driver.
Wait, I don't know what that is. Times 8.
How many do you have?
12.
8?
It's 12 12 gold.
Nice.
Yeah. No, it's 8 gold and 4, 8 cut in half golds.
12 gold. Actually, I don't. Can you? How's your medical knowledge, Mister Madam?
Oh, back when I had a soul and a body. Well, a soul I still have, but I can't play music. Ah. Anyway, I know fair bits about magic.
Can you have any idea what this does? And I'll show him the potion of regrowth.
Motion.
Oh, well. And he swirls it around a bit, looks at it through the light,
Mm.
sniffs it. I think it regrows your limbs.
What if you already
Aw.
have all your limbs?
I wouldn't dare try it.
Okay. Okay, that might actually be useful then. I'll take them. I'll take them back.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh yeah. What is that? What is that like orb thing?
Hmm. Oh! Oh, the orb. He walks up to it slowly, but surely. Oh, it amplifies your magic, turns it into sand. Very cool. Hip amongst the kids back in my day.
That doesn't sound like an
Aw.
amplification.
What is more powerful than sand?
I've seen these things that it's like there's like the people carry these tubes and they point the tubes at people and it like shoots something really fast and it like tends to just kill people.
I don't know. Sounds whack.
It is pretty whack, but it seems more powerful than sand.
No. No.
No.
No, no.
Sand builds houses. Sand.
I'm not very good with sand. Like last time, I really like I tried like making stuff with sand. It ended up in my mouth, and I didn't like it.
Aw. You poor
What?
child.
But
What are you doing?
And you might think that yeah when they were young, you know, playing making sandcastles. No, this was like two months ago.
Yesterday.
Do you have it? Yeah. Do you have anything in the way of weaponry or protection? Good,
Well,
sir,
He-
madam.
He points at the wall where there's, as I said, the general like swords, shields, hammers.
Okay.
We have this.
What this?
It's hammers, shields, swords, the general
Uh.
things.
Smug. Was the healer's kit you gave me like actually worthless?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it spiritually helps you.
it's fucking homeopathy.
Yeah.
Can I sell him this genuine healer's kit?
I mean, yeah, you can try. You can try.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll a.
I'll roll a deception if you want.
Yeah, do it.
Which I do believe I have a -1 to. Yeah, I do. So this will be fun. A
Nice.
0.
Yeah, no, he sees straight through your lies.
Do you want to buy it anyway?
Yeah, 2 gold.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. I'll give it to my wife.
How old is she hot?
Ah, she's bony.
Okay.
That can be hot.
His wife's either just a skull or I don't know.
She's been on a diet.
Oh no. Well, I was
Uh,
picturing you ever had like a really old wife, or like his wife is like a 21-year-old.
Trophy wife.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Since my mall got eaten, can I actually, yeah, how much would you give me for a big 2-handed hammer?
I'll give you a hammer for it.
I mean, no, I mean, like, I want to buy one, sorry.
Mm. 15 gold.
What?
Mm.
How about, is it just counting coins?
Count them.
How about, 9 gold?
13.
11.
11 and a half.
11. Final offer.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain. And he shakes your hand once more. Deal.
11 and a kiss.
Oh no.
You trying my
I'll have-
stat there.
I'll have to retract the deal.
Nope, too late.
My wife will kill me.
You already did.
Well,
Yes, it's how I died last time.
Oh.
That's okay.
Bone humor.
So
he
are you
has your
good? Are you?
hammer.
Thank you. It's.
He can barely hold it.
Oh, okay. Thank
Aw,
you.
Smug.
Are
I wish
you-
there were like ghosts like the Harry Potter ghost now around this town.
I'm headless. I give head.
Are you gonna? Are you gonna bone your wife later?
That's a very private question, Missy. Yes.
How dare you ask such a yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And thank you very much. I'll
No problem.
if I need more stuff, I know where to go.
Yes. Sal's Emporium.
Sal,
Yes.
Cool.
It's named after my husband.
you got a wife and a husband?
Not anymore.
Aw.
Okay, I'm going now.
Okay, is everyone done with this shitty ass turtle town?
Yeah, fuck this place.
I would like to see if there's a tavern.
There is a tavern.
Is there a brothel?
It's been a while since I've
Had a
struck
drink.
in my loot.
We'll pick him up on the way back.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to earn some coin by playing.
Playing your loot.
You know, singing songs and try to earn
Roll,
some
roll a
coin.
performance. And how long do you do this for?
I could say for an hour.
Okay.
Well, guess we're leaving without him.
Well, I guess doing this while you were off.
And
buying shit.
plus 5, so 15.
Yeah, you earn about 3 gold.
Don't like his but yeah, sure.
It's a tough crowd.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah. So after that's done, you all meet back. Are y'all done now?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Thank God.
I needed to sell this stuff.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I'm not complaining. Yeah, so you. Oh, whoa! So
Oh,
speed, move them slower. You'll crash.
Meow.
As you get back on the boat, Sam's there. There's now a bit of like the sail has stretched like a Cadillac above you all, so you have shadow now
Hey.
to protect you from the bleeding sun. And you approach the Tritonians again. They once again ask you to stop and approach without the boat.
We approach without the boat.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you approach and you're guided to the Tritonian leader.
Is he still like jacked?
I mean, yes, he wouldn't. Yeah, he's more jacked. In fact, he's slightly more jacked. You can't tell, but like there's 0.1% more jacked.
Nice.
Actually, how big is he?
Big, like 8 feet.
What the
Really?
Massive. He's like the king.
Well, that's why I was wondering, like, if he's like not a descendant, but like their version of him. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this
He's massive.
is their command structure based on who's the tallest?
Yeah.
Are
This is
they,
big.
are they well, what's the species from Invader Zim? I can't remember.
Oh,
Simians.
The Urkin.
Yee.
The Jerkin, Gherkin, McGurkin.
But yeah, you enter his command tent. His daughter is there. He is there. His soldiers are there.
No, we come back and like he's like fucking decrepit and like no, like skin and bones, and the daughter's been like fucking radiation poisoning him.
I thought you were gonna say she's bigger because she's been eating his nutrients.
No, what is it with you and eating people's nutrients?
He likes it. Welcome
either.
back. How was the journey?
Went
Eventful. It went really well, my good sir.
till, one man missing.
Now, Miss Blue Sky, I'd like to ask you, how are you holding the trident that you stole?
I didn't steal it.
Okay, but acquired.
Yeah.
How are you holding it? Like, where is it?
Um.
Up in the bed.
It's in a
Well,
pocket.
'cause he doesn't have like any like containing things for something like that, so she'd have to have it like connect, like magnetized to her back, or she's just holding it in her hand.
Yeah, let's go for the magnetized. It's a cool visual.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's like a flow of controlled water that's just holding it there.
Mm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he points at Miss Blue Sky, specifically trident.
Mm-hmm.
I see you've acquired quite a fancy-looking trident there. Went on a bit of a raid, did we? Fancied a bit of a pillage through the old Tritonian hometown?
Nah, we just
Didn't
found this shit on the
exploring.
market.
That's what I wanted to ask you about Smoke. So, if when she walked up,
I'm rolling to detect Spoon's lie.
oh,
Don't I need to like roll up for deception?
Okay, roll deception.
Yes.
come on, big bard money.
Oh, plus anything?
That's plus 11.
27 or
25.
26.
Yeah, he
26, yeah.
He leers at you. I highly doubt that you'll find a piece like this on the market.
26.
Jeez.
You should have rolled it with disadvantage.
No, but like once we walked up and we saw these tritons and like,
Yeah.
how, or if you don't want me to decide myself, how would she feel about seeing them?
Immediately suck their dicks.
She does not react to them as if they are... Like, she reacts to the lead, to the big guy, as if she was a descendant.
Mm-hmm.
But others, she does not have like a reaction to. She doesn't react to
Okay.
That's her trait.
That's what I was thinking. Like she probably these aren't hers.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the ugly One Piece people. Fuck. That dead
I
air.
asked the question.
So-
Why did you steal the trident? Do you intend on keeping it? Or was it a gift to mend our bonds?
Is he asking the robot?
He's asking the party.
I'll just look towards the robot.
This, I guess, in the Triton language. I don't remember if that's primordial or whatever.
think it's
Which one?
primordial.
It isn't Triton its own language.
Maybe.
No. I mean, I don't think so. Whatever. I'm not googling it.
I will.
In
You
Triton
do it.
Triton talk,
Mm.
she's going. This is from my king, who is long since fallen. It is not stolen. I've taken it, so it was not left behind.
He responds in Titan Talk. Ah, yes, the old king. Now, I don't respect what he did, but he did what he had to do. Now, if you don't mind turning that Triton over, and I'll give it to the real king.
And
One more primordial.
who is that?
Yeah, I just looked at Tritons speak primordial,
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
which is
Okay,
weird
then I
because Ray
understand
speaks
as well.
that too.
No, none of us understand. So.
No, I understand.
Are you too? Oh, fuck me.
Ray would, but she's not here.
The new king is the great Alexander the 15th.
Oh no.
He rules over the oceans now. He's the one who sent me on this mission.
The
Sure.
15th means there's going to be a few. Would she know that name? Alexander?
Yeah, she'd have a vague memory of the first one being around in her era.
Okay. So the bloodline
wasn't a king, though.
continues.
He was just
Oh, some
a
dude.
noble.
A peasant. Just kidding.
Okay. Are you kin to Alexander?
No, I am merely a close friend.
I'm gonna pull out that thingy I took. The the Black King's pearl.
Oh, nice.
Because you said they all wear them on their necks, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna compare the one I have to this guy's.
Do me a perception.
Okay. What was my perception? It is 4 now. Blind bitch. No eyes.
Sweep.
Oh, that was almost a 1. 21.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very slim difference between them.
Mm-hmm.
It's, well, I mean, to you it's a slim difference. It's like the difference between being in a dark room, like pure black room, and Vanta black, you know, that blackest material ever.
Yeah.
Where in one there's technically light somewhere, but, you know,
Vanta Black's pretty hardcore shit.
it is. But yeah, you can't quite tell the difference. But you do recognize that one is perhaps slightly darker, and that would be the
Mhm.
king ones.
Yeah, okay, so just because of who she is and what that means at Triton, she could tell the difference, but barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And reacts as you pull it out. And where did you acquire that? Quite
The
a
same
dark gem
place.
for a earth dweller.
I am not a land dweller.
I see.
I am from the kingdom of Atlantis. Can't believe you named it that.
Wait a minute. And he kind of looks at one of the guards there. You there. Pull me one of the history books of Atlantis. This might be a find. And the guard runs off while he looks at the rest of the party. Discover anything else?
We offer this ancient automaton as a gift to your greatness.
Well, I appreciate the gift. I do not believe she's yours to give.
Why not?
Because I'm not.
The ship over a sentient creature.
I don't know if she's sentient.
But he did decide on his own to follow us, so
I am not
Well,
chattel.
I thought one of you just like found him.
well, I found him, but I didn't ask it to follow us.
Then why the fuck is it following us?
I guess
I
it has
mean,
no.
we did have a vision, you know?
Likes us.
Did we?
Yeah.
Didn't
Your
we?
brain's mush.
8 intelligence will do that to you.
Yeah, what's your excuse though?
My excuse is
Intelligence.
yeah. My excuse is that I woke up at 6 today.
6.
After going to bed at 2.
Bad.
Well, the guards, or well, that guard is off, like running around doing other things. I'm just gonna ask the leader.
Oh no,
dude.
okay, okay, I do remember the vision now.
So we were trying to hold like a peace council, with all the other factions here.
Not a bad idea, yes.
We were wondering if you were interested in going on that. The others will send like 2 to 3 representatives, and we were thinking you could do the same. We'll hold it
Well.
on our barge, like the boat outside.
Yeah, he looks around like, you know, his tent at his guards who are, you know, quite well equipped. And why would we want to join this peace council when this land is rightfully ours? And he chuckles a bit. We have quite a superior army as well.
Well, I mean, starters, you wouldn't have to, go to war with all the other ones, and you could come to a peaceful solution. Since some inhabitants have been here for a couple of 100 years.
Roll me a persuasion.
I'm so bad at those.
Come on, Krovix.
On quotes, do a persuasion.
1, he attacks you instantly.
It's almost 1, so +5.
22.
You have wisdom in your words, I can tell. We shall give these negotiations a chance, but I promise you nothing.
Yes.
When will it be held?
In a couple of days, the other factions are getting ready, and we still need to talk to one of the factions.
Excellent.
Daughter's just mad in the background. She doesn't get a kill.
Mm.
So after this talk is over, we will go and talk to the last faction, and then hopefully pick everyone up.
Excellent.
Yes.
Nice.
Did he ask for the Triton? Like the Trident? Like, does
And
he-
he asked for the Titan. Well, he asked for it. Got it. And as the you guys finish talking, the one guard comes back in with the book.
Mm.
He grabs it, he flicks through it. You said you found her in the ancient city.
No, she said she's from there.
Excellent. She's quite a fine piece of machinery. Quite a rare find these days. We would like to keep her here. Or well, she and then he looks at Miss Blue Sky. Young miss, would you mind being here for just a few days so we could study your mechanics?
Ah,
We believe you
fuck.
could reveal quite a lot about our history, and would be a great honor to speak with someone who saw the great city firsthand.
God, she'll accept. Damn it, Smug.
Elliot's losing another character.
No, he's not losing. I'm not losing. It's just like she might have been able to do something with the salamanders. I mean, maybe not. I'm just
You
hoping.
don't have to accept.
Malice.
No, because it's
Malice.
good to stay there because she's trying to help with these people.
Malicenders.
Nice. Yeah. Does anyone else want to ask any questions?
To
Fuck it,
the
I'll ask. What does the history books say about Atlantis? Or your history books?
Well, they were cut off rather abruptly when Atlantis surfaced. It was a great city, the main city of the great empire of the Tritonians. It was a plague ravaging it, however, and they did what they had to do. Not an easy choice, I'm sure, but not the right choice either, if you were to ask me.
Do you know that the same plague is happening right now?
I am not blind to the rumors of man, no, but the plague has been keeping out of the ocean, so it's no concern of ours.
Yes. Remember when we wanted help with something when we first came here? That is kind of to stop the plague. And from our recent travels, we have found out that if we don't do anything, it will spread further and further, eventually reaching the waters as well.
The plague is what wiped out our civilization.
Yes.
So hopefully after this peace council is done with.
Well, I don't hate the idea of a plague wiping out the land dwellers, giving us an easy opportunity to strike back and claim the land for ourselves. I won't lie to you. But you bring up a good point that it might spread out to our lands as well. You've given me something to think about.
Well, that's good. I'll guess we'll talk about it again later. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Can I? So I'll whisper this to the party, but aren't we supposed to like speak with his daughter? She had some plans that might actually help us.
Maybe
escape.
she'll be on the
council.
Yeah.
Were all of us there for that, or did
Chuck told everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chuck conveniently passed on all of his knowledge before he passed.
Disappear.
Well, he did say. I have like a recollection that he did say before I entered the temple, but I'm not really sure about that.
Right before he T-posed into the great cringe post in the sky.
Yeah. Poor Chuck.
It's what he wanted. He literally made the choice.
Yeah. But it's for Scooty to decide if we actually have the info.
Yeah, you have the info.
I mean, he did tell us, so
Yeah, he told you.
Yes.
yeah.
I was just unsure if I remember it correctly.
Yeah, well, he did. Good memory on you.
I mean, we gotta be sure to, like, the daughter is coming with to the council also. if she doesn't, I mean, it's gonna hinder the peace treaty thingy.
You could just talk to her now if you worry she won't come. I would, anyways.
I mean, let's talk to her.
Yeah, I mean she's
No.
standing there next to the leader.
Next to the leader.
Yo, bitch.
We needed like this is a private conversation that we need.
Hey, baby girl, let me holla at you.
Mwah, mwah.
I wish to, but I don't want to like anger the leader here.
I mean,
I
you've
mean,
already
I've
you've already
done-
pissed
I've,
off.
I've already pissed off a lot of people. Yes,
Well,
sure.
you've pissed off your own home culture. Why not piss off another one?
I mean, like, I usually piss them off after the deed is done.
The leader looked at you. Are you quite done whispering?
Hey, give us some privacy.
You're in my tent.
So, well, we've got some private things to
sorry.
discuss.
I guess we need to like find her outside of this tent like later on.
We just talk to her now.
I'm back.
You know.
Oh yeah, why don't you just go forward and you say, "Hey, hello, we want to speak with your daughter alone."
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Hey, I have
Yes.
a few things I would like to. I mean, I go up to the daughter, not to the leader, and just like, hi. Could I talk to you about something? Like we, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. Well, what sort of things?
It's mostly just about the Peace Council. I was wondering, are you going to be part of it?
Yes, of course.
I see. Who is your second? Do you have like an inkling on who is your second representative?
My father.
Wow, you're sending not the representative but the actual leader. Okay, cool. That's good choice. Good choice. Thanks. Right. Also, could I present to you my friend David and Jack? They're right outside. They're a bit shy, so they didn't actually come into the tent.
Oh yes, of course. And then she returns to Dad. We're just gonna discuss some of the more boring details. We'll be right back with you. And then she sneaks off hurriedly with you. Okay, good lie. So what
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
I was like,
what do
oh,
you
yeah,
discuss?
so this is Jack and this is David. They're just pointing out.
Yeah, she like turns towards the tent. Hello there, Jack and David. Nice to meet you. Okay, so what's the 5-0?
We were just wondering, is it the plan sort of mentioned earlier, or the brainstorming we had earlier, or you had with our colleague?
Where is he?
he disappeared, but I'm
You're
sure
not there.
he'll.
Business.
Business. Yeah.
Well,
I suppose we all have business even in these days.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
He was a good soldier. I hope he's back soon.
Aw,
Don't hold your breath.
fish.
True. So yeah, we were just because he filled us in a bit on the details there, and well, what I just wanted to know was, are you sure that it's necessary to take dramatic steps, so to speak?
Oh, personally, I wouldn't mind sharing this land with everyone else. I believe in a utopia where people live together. However, my father is not so liberally inclined.
I
I
see.
believe if the council meeting doesn't go as he hopes, well, we're just setting the steps for a future war.
And what exactly is he hoping for? Just pure reign over this place, kind of like.
At a guess, I'd say he wants sole dominance of this place. Mayhaps he will let some people live here as a sort of secondary citizen,
Oh,
lower citizen, but I would not hold my breath.
See.
Like a robot.
And this, you know for
However,
sure there is no way we can really convince him.
Oh yeah, I have been unable to in my entire life. However, you may be able to. Maybe you can bring him some perspective from the outside, so to speak.
You think it would be?
Maybe if you show him the failings of the previous king, maybe he'll change his mind on the whole rulership of the Tritonians. Maybe he'll realize that one people ruling them all doesn't work out.
Could try that.
Maybe you can convince him that the other like some of the other groups are actually got something worth offering. I'm only saying this now because I know I'll forget it later.
I hear a meta voice. Can anyone hear that?
I don't know.
Weird.
It
It's
sounds
not
like
Jack or David. I don't know.
sounds like a 15d10 damage. It's
oh.
really
Roll
weird.
it, bitch. You won't.
Fucking Brandon just like has a heart attack.
Okay, yeah, but
Woo!
so I
I'm
guess.
still up.
See. Well, we still do need to have some discussions and stuff, but like in the event that we would have to, you would have to do a, let's say, emergency switch of leader. Is there a way we could do that that's quite peaceful? Like, how do you select a leader, or rather dethrone a leader in your society? Is it like strength
Is it
based?
assignment or well, yes. If I were to defeat him in one-on-one combat, then I would be seen as the stronger leader. At least that's how it works in these war bands.
Do you feel confident in beating him in a one-on-one?
Don't hate my odds, no. Maybe his daughter, but I got a few tricks up my sleeve. He does have a full-on foot on me in height and 100 kilos in strength, but I like my odds.
I find, yeah, okay, that's good, that's good. That's good. Then, I guess we might have to burn that bridge when we get to that.
Sink that ship when it comes, so to speak.
Fuck that fish when it floats by.
You know Tarzanian?
Yeah, you know, I've lived for a few years.
Yes, I can tell.
Every wrinkle for every 10 years.
Oh, so you must be ancient.
But yes, good. Thank you for your insights. I'll go and.
Oh, no issue at all.
He's just wrinkly.
Yeah.
He's just all pruny from
Wait.
being in the water.
Yeah, so you head back
but
into the camp?
Yeah, kinda. Just, yeah, I guess like go in, kind of like, not like look at the others. Like, do we have anything more? No. Yes. Maybe. Perhaps.
Fishies.
I'm assuming we stepped outside as well.
No.
Like, I mean, not like with them, but like after a while we just stepped outside because it would be quite awkward just standing there with the king.
Alright, so you step outside just as like the daughter is walking back in.
Yeah, I guess.
And the Robert is staying here.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long? I mean, how long is she staying here?
Until the summit, I think. Unless you guys come pick her back up.
I don't even know
think-
your name.
I think someone asked.
Yeah, I got the name.
Okay, yeah. I remember saying.
Do we trust her?
Do you know our names?
No. I think you. Did you say yours?
Yeah, I think we probably introduced each other, didn't we?
Okay, then yeah, just.
But I didn't introduce you to the rest of the group, so.
just dead chicken there.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's just Didrik and her who know each other, right? So.
That's fine.
Alright, then, Mr. Blue Sky.
I'm just like,
Big one.
like obviously like Ellie, I love you, but it's like my character doesn't know who the fuck you are. So I'm just
I
like
like that.
I'm
I
trying
like that
to.
it's the evil gnome that knows her.
I hear Didrik say Miss Bluska. I'm like, Miss? Is there a mister?
Oh.
Then it would be Mrs.
Yeah, you
Shit.
fucking retard.
Oh yeah,
You
sure.
uneducated.
You mongrel!
Is
Yes, you all pack up in the
Sorry.
Ozzy
village, get back to the boat.
Ozzy be like, yo,
Yeah.
yo, show me that fat exhaust port.
Yeah.
Do
Show
you guys
that
head to
USB
the
port.
salamanders next?
Yeah. Feel like that would be the way to
Salamander.
things.
Yeah, so once more, you get on the boat and he just rides around vaguely on the desert till a big old worm pops up. And there's some salamanders are like, hi, want to come visit?
Yes.
Okay, follow.
Okay.
And as they dive down, like the worm creates enough of a tunnel for the boat to follow behind it closely.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. And then you pop up back in the caverns
Hmm.
where the fat lizard sits in the middle.
Hi, lizard.
He speaks in common.
Uh,
Hello
what,
there.
Oh,
so we were trying to put together a peace council with the other factions,
Hmm.
and we were wondering if you were interested in that.
What will be discussed in this peace council of yours?
Well, mainly how to go about doing things with the whole everyone wanting a piece of land and not starting a war.
Ah, yes.
Trying to avoid that.
A war would be most misfortunate.
Yes.
A lot of
Uh,
Tritonians and humans would be dead.
Sure would.
They sound fucking confident.
But I mean, it's probably a good old amount of them down there.
Oh,
So the other factions will send 2 to 3 people,
Okay.
and
Okay.
yeah, we were, wondering if you were interested in doing the same.
Yes. I suppose if everyone else is coming, I shall join too.
It's nice.
He kind of chews like a fat bug for a bit.
Hmm.
I'll bring my two most trusted, two most wisest advisors. And next to him you see two like small lizards wearing fancy hats.
Oh. Also, have you been to that temple out in the at quicksand?
I have
And
not been there, no, but I've heard stories of our ancestors being there.
so you are descendant from the Tritonians?
He spits. Puh! Sir, you belittle my race. How could we, in our glorious form, be descendants from those fishy fucks?
Oh yeah, I'm terribly sorry. Just
It's
that when
okay.
we were out at the temple, we saw creatures that looked like Tritonians on the walls.
Possibly invaders, raiders.
Hmm. Do you have any history of how long you've been here?
Again, he chews, this time air. Well, he slaps his belly. It's hard to tell. Our history doesn't go back very far. We've been bad at keeping notes. Few thousand years, perhaps, judging by the family grave.
That does seem to make you, it sure seems like you've been here the longest then.
Yes, there is no doubt about that. This is our
Yeah.
homeland.
Yes. Well, when will you be ready to join the summit?
We are ready whenever.
That is good. Well, we'll head off in the morning, I guess.
Glorious.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You are most welcome.
Bye.
Goodbye, friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Done.
Yeah. So I think we'll like take a rest here then.
Okay.
Wait for
Yeah,
the
there's no
morning.
like proper bedding or anything. There's just people sleeping around like in caves and holes.
Yeah. Mm. Could I like explore the cave a bit?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Well, I was talking about like some grave
Yeah.
area. I'm kind of interested in that, and
Yes. So yeah, as you explore around walking, you eventually stumble upon this great pit, where like dried up corpses have been tossed in.
oh,
And there's people like currently working on it.
hmm. Can I like sense anything from there?
I mean, there's a certain sense of dread because there's a lot of dead corpses.
Yes, but I meant like in the way of, you know, how long the oldest corpses have been there.
Roll me a perception.
Hmm. Perception, eh? Where the fuck you at? Oh yeah, that's a 10.
Oof.
Yeah, no, you can't tell.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Well, guess I'll just walk around the cave a bit and head back to the boat.
Nice. Yeah. So you just mostly see like new tunnels and stuff, people going around, some people feeding the worms and taking care of the baby worms.
Can I get like an estimation of how many like there are of them?
You lose count quite quickly, but there's at least a couple of thousand.
Hmm.
Yeah, did anyone else know anything? Or should we tuck in for the night?
I don't think do anything.
Okay.
Again, being generally mean.
It's bully. Bully, 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 bully.
Just imagine like old Dedrick had like just like dopey like peaceful eyebrows, and new Dedrick's got arched up evil eyebrows.
He's gonna put on his angry eyes.
Hmm. Oh no, he's no longer a pothead. Now he's on meth.
Yeah, he's a fucking crackhead.
He's a cool boy. Now he's naughty.
He's constantly looking around like fucking crazy-eyed, scratching himself, like wondering when the fucking like snake people are gonna come get him.
We've all been there.
No, I'm like,
Yeah.
what's that Spider-Man
like
from that
Peter.
movie when he gets Venom?
Oh yeah.
Like the super cringe one. Like.
Alright, so Daedric's dead. Can't allow this in my campaign.
Please kill me now.
He's too strong.
But yeah, the night passes. Y'all get your rest in. Day comes. Well, it's hard to tell if it's day, but you notice that there is more activity, and you wake up.
Wake up.
Maybe we'll wake up.
So was it like the next few days, or was it the next day that the thing was going to be?
Depends on
The-
when we go pick
The
them up.
summit.
It's gonna take a while to like pick everyone up, I think, because it was a couple of hours travel between.
Yeah.
So
Well, you guys are at the salamander place, so you can like they're good.
I mean, I was thinking like since they don't want to exactly reveal their position, I felt like it would be smarter to pick them up first and then pick everyone else.
No, yeah, I was thinking like you could just hang out with them for like the next day, and then yeah, when you go to pick up the next people, just have them come along. That way,
Yeah.
you're not making a trip back to them.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I was thinking like we take them with us when we leave.
So I guess today's just like a free day essentially.
No, we're cheating off today.
I thought the summit was like in a few days, not the next day.
Well, yeah, it's gonna take a couple of hours to pick everyone up, and
Oh, I assumed they were gonna like meet on the summit, not like meet beforehand. I guess that makes sense.
well, yeah.
I guess we should have talked to people about this instead of not.
So yeah, I'll go and tell the king that we're ready to head off soon.
Excellent. Shall I be joining you on your magnificent boat?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Perfect.
Also,
Hmm?
if one of them's worms could lead the way again, so we'll get out.
Of course. Yeah, he waddles over to the boat. It creaks as he steps on, and then the small kobolds with hats. Oh, not kobolds, sorry, lizards with hats.
Hmm.
Climb up after him.
It's all the facade has been
Freudian slip.
revealed.
Well, I was looking at Littlehorn.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
He's a baby. And then another worm digs a tunnel out, and you all follow. You pop up on the surface. Right
And
around
we'll
here.
around where?
Around here.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go and pick up the like
Tritonians?
Tritonians, yeah.
Yeah. The Triton guards send a message forward to the king. Not king, sorry, leader. He steps forward with his daughter in tow, and like a heavily armored guard.
Of course.
Excellent. Well, and he looks at the lizards. Let's get on with it. And he steps on, and they keep giving dirty looks to lizards, and the lizards do the same.
Oh. Okay.
The dirty looks and dirty blades, you know what I'm saying?
We'll head off to the undead then.
Yeah, another couple of hours, you get to the undead place.
Yeah.
As you get there, again, like the guards pass the word onwards, and then the undead leader and his daughter step out. Behind them is this massive banquet.
Mmm. Fish.
Yeah, they load it all up, and they greet both the lizard men and the Tritonians with politeness, like, "Oh, hi, pleased to meet you. What's your story?" And they're just being polite, being
Be
nice.
friendly undead.
If I recall, Triton didn't seem too bothered about the undead, did they?
No.
It's mostly the salamanders they cared about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Miss Blue Sky join as well when the?
They've taken her apart.
No.
She's been fucking dismantled.
Oh no, she got legoed.
Well, I guess on the way to the humans, I'll ask like the Tritons what happened to the
Oh, your
robot.
friend?
Yeah.
Oh, she was running low on power. We're just powering her back up. She'll be joining us for the summit. Don't worry.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
Do I believe that?
I don't know, do you?
Insight?
I mean, I too would like to roll an insight.
Yeah, do it.
Which one's sane, is the daughter or the leader?
King,
Okay.
the leader.
21. Nat
It's
20.
25.
You all believe him.
Okay.
So
I mean, she did get kind of beat up.
We believe she's telling the truth. Or they are.
He.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Them stuff.
I suppose you'll be heading for the humans.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
asked that on the way to the humans.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you head towards the humans, and you see again guards passing word onwards. What?
Oh, it got deleted.
Oh, I see.
Never
Yeah, and then out from
I
the
mean,
tent
I can see that.
the woman you spoke to first, and then two male people who dressed like her. They got on the boat without any bigger concern.
Mm.
They don't. They greet people with more of a form like, hello, hello, yes.
Ah, yes, the Expendables.
Ooh.
Someone says to the humans.
So where will we be having it here?
Yes. Well, we'll be
Touring.
our captain
I see.
will be driving us around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well done. And then
Ah, that's a good way to say it.
fucking the Sam slaps the ground and the table pops up and the chairs.
Hmm.
People start sitting down, and then they look at you guys like, well, the humans are the first one to speak. So, what's it called in England? You know, the person that like holds the calls or like is in charge of the talks.
Oh.
The speaker.
No, no. Yeah, the speaker. So, who will be the speaker for this summit?
Looks at Croix or Ozzy.
Hey,
I mean,
wait, you want me to be?
I don't fucking know. Like, just anyone. I don't care.
Croix seemed pretty, political.
Yes,
oh,
words.
yes, he's been fucking bullshitting through its teeth, but yeah.
Panadin has less stakes in this than a fucking vegan restaurant. Like, actually, yeah. While this is going on, Smug, I'd like to just sort of like, can I do like patrol perimeters and do security checks and shit?
Sure.
Around the boat.
Well, yeah, just make sure. Yeah,
You'll
make,
have to run quite fast.
well, yeah, no, I want to, do make rounds and make sure nobody's like snuck off or anyone. Do we got any stowaways and shit like
Yeah,
that?
that's fair.
I mean, I guess that's generally a good point.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because
you can do it.
like because there's a bunch of leaders in one place.
Yeah, maybe it nukes. But yeah,
Representative leaders.
other leaders.
All of them are.
All of them.
Exactly.
They cannot be representatives.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, they are representatives
They all
of their,
insist
you know.
Of their
Quick,
leaders.
Sam, now, spring the
But
trap.
we literally have a leader here also.
So yes, who's gonna be the speaker?
I guess I will.
Hey.
No.
Yay.
Mm.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna go
Well,
and
You know what
Yeah,
Ozzy could do? Ozzy could play song behind him too.
Wait, has Ozzy got any buff
Hey,
spells for him?
and well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because you can give him thingy advantage, or what's not advantage?
I can just give him inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't think I have any spells that really buff him for what we need here.
No.
Inspired shit.
Inspirations. I can. That's the only thing I can do.
Do you not have
No.
any? Do you not have anything that helps with like being more charismatic? Any spells like that?
Is bardic inspiration.
No, like is it not glibness? Isn't there one that like helps people give like advantage or bonuses on charisma checks?
I mean, I have that.
No,
Okay,
I don't
well yeah,
have that.
then you're good then.
No. Because, it's got bad after effects.
Oh,
So,
well, I'm not telling you to go like cast charm person everyone, but
No, but
it's
I
cantrip
can-
called friends.
I can just give Croix bardic inspiration.
Well, yeah,
It
go
is
for
for ability checks. So,
yeah, go for it.
Well,
but then again, a D10 it will last like 10 minutes. So,
Yeah.
well, I can only cast it like 3 times. So just bear in mind. I can also like if you. I mean,
Like I'm a war priest. All my spells are for combat and fucking field medicine.
I feel like all the representatives are being very confused by our talking.
No, it's okay. We're all whispering.
yeah, exactly.
no, they're waiting for a speaker to say something.
Okay, so we
We were just conferring with our speaker and just sort of giving him a quick pep talk. He's
Weren't you doing the rounds?
yes.
Yeah,
sorry.
be gone with you.
Gary.
Sorry.
Anyway,
so we've all gathered here to talk about, the desert and not starting a war.
Scooter, do you think you can find something like if you have some.
You can add anything to Octave you want. You just need to.
Yeah, but
press
I don't have anything in mind. I thought you guys, if you had like.
No.
Royalty-free banjo music.
Banjo. It's not a banjo.
Oh yeah,
Could
because yeah. Sounds like trumpet music.
Yeah, he's just strumming his axe, and it sounds like a fucking like tuba.
Sounds like
Okay, I found it. But how do you do with the octave thingy?
As long as it like
Underscore
legit, as long as I can play it on stream, then that's fine.
Underscore
play and then the link.
Well, like
play.
maybe mute Octave for the moment and just see what it
Oh,
posts.
okay.
Wait. Underscore
Music.
play and the link.
Yep.
Was it?
Put in music.
But space between the play
Oh,
and
Yep.
link. Yes. Okay.
Underscore place. No, it's in general chat. You fool.
Fucking retard.
I.
Helvete.
Ooh.
Don't.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
Here we go.
I don't hear
they
nothing.
they look at you, Croix. Yes, we gathered that much.
I'll cast
What's
like a
the
bardic
next
inspiration
agenda?
first. Sorry.
Sorry, could you take that again?
Yes, your friends are quite rude, are they not?
Yes.
What's the first item on the agenda?
Well, I was thinking everyone could, you know, get a say in what they want to get out of this peace meeting.
Yes, I see. Well, in that case, I shall, and then the human is interrupted by Lizardman.
Oh.
We go first.
Yeah.
We have been here since time immemorial. We do not deserve to be thrown out by invaders. We do not wish to share our land with people who will defile it or take back, and he says that within quotation marks, their old, and quotation marks again, home. And then he looks at the Tritonians, the leader of them. Yes, well, it's not your home now, is it? We are simply here for one reason, to take back our home, which we rightfully deserve, and to, well, put it back where it belongs, at the bottom of the ocean. And then they're going in like a clockwise direction, let's just say.
Mm.
It's the Tabaxi turn. Yes, hello. They all have the same voice, by the way. We are here because we want somewhere to live. Doesn't get easier than that. I'll give him a hazy voice. We want somewhere to live. Ayayaya.
Kejita swears if you
We've
have
been-
coin.
We've been chased out of every country we've been in because people have this unknown hatred of the undead. I suppose they don't like looking their own mortality in the mirror, knowing that one day they too shall join our ranks.
It is pretty spooky.
We simply want to live in peace. And then he looks at the humans. Yes, as I was saying, we are here for the minerals, nothing else. We don't care about these blasted lands, we just care about the riches within it. You can see the
Yes.
Tritonians and the Lizardmen react a bit poorly to that.
Well, yeah, understandably. So, I'll look towards the Triton King.
Mhm.
When you said you wanted to take, your land back and put it back underwater,
Yes.
were you referring to the city then?
Yes. We are planning on sinking it back to where it belongs.
Hmm. Yes. Whew.
Is the city itself important, or is it the things inside the city?
Well, both, I would suppose. The city itself has value in that it was the greatest city of our nation. We don't want to give that up, and inside it are artifacts and relics of our history.
See,
Without history, we are nothing. Would you not agree?
I think it's more important to focus on what you do from your starting point, so to speak. But history has its value, of course.
Yes.
Is there a way? When we spoke to you before, you said there was a way to. You had artifacts that could sink the entire island.
Yes.
Is there a way to limit that to just the city?
Are you suggesting we put our homeland inside a pool?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, also, yeah.
He chuckles as if assumed you were joking. Yes. Unfortunately, we could certainly do that. Unfortunately, that's not within our plans.
But so the city and the things inside the city are important, but you want the entire land as well.
We want to reconnect it to the ocean, where it belongs.
Does the land itself have any specific value to it for you?
And it has a value in as much as any countryman loves their country. But no, the minerals and all that stuff, we have no real use for.
So, for the sake of peace, would you be able to give up on the land for the city? Seeing as how you have plenty of already riches down below.
Roll me a persuasion.
Get back to your caves.
You hard and fishman.
I said I spent like a inspiration on
That's +7, so
alcoholics.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
He hears your words. He looks a bit like, but he's not convinced.
not fully convinced. But yeah,
I
I just need him to
suppose
doubt a bit.
Some
guess.
land could remain, but
So-
we do not intend on, as I said, making a small pool for our city just to keep it in water. We do intend on returning it to the ocean.
So
I
this
would-
artifact that you had
Yes.
that could sink the city, or
Yes.
resink it, would that be able to move it as well?
No.
You
Unfortunately
just
not.
sink it.
Yes. To move it would require quite a lot of power and quite a lot of powerful mages.
power.
Something which we do not unfortunately have at hand. And as you guys are like skating around, you do see like another carriage drawn on its own, and it has this blue sky minus the trident and 2 guards.
Yay.
They approach, and Sam clacks his staff, and a sort of rope ladder is sent down and picks up this blue sky. And the guards know better than to, get too close.
Yeah.
They know politics.
Since like Daedric is also in this talk, I'll just cast inspiration on him.
I mean, we're all in this talk. It's just
Yeah.
Crowix
I thought like
we can butt in from time to time.
okay. At least well yeah, just to be sure, just cast it on Daedric also.
The humans pipe up. Well, it's interesting you would say that.
Jesus.
It's interesting you'd say that you would allow some land to be kept. You see, we simply want the land for its resources, and as you pull us out the map, we've yet to be able to cross further than this. So surely you could give that much of a slice to us, and perhaps a bit more as a sign of friendship. We'd be more than happy to pay you a handsome sum, a percentage of the riches we find. As a sort of outpost for your mining. Surely you would need that to improve, or just get your city back to where it belongs, so to speak, in a renovation sense. And the Tetonians look at her. Yes. Not a bad idea. I'd like to hear what the others have to say.
I'll look towards the undead.
Yeah.
Since you have lived so long, don't you have several powerful mages? Perhaps could move the city further or closer to the water?
Well, we would require quite a powerful source in order to move it. The mages themselves are more than skilled enough, but the power required to move An entire city. That's not something you do in a day.
No.
Yes.
Hmm.
Perhaps if you could provide us with some sort of power source, and then he points at the Turturians, you would be willing to offer up some land for us to live in. We could come to an agreement.
And I'll look towards the salamanders.
Hmm.
And since you mainly live underground, the undead being above ground wouldn't affect you so much, right?
He scratches his chins. He looks at his small advisors. You speak truth. However, undeads do tend to stick around. Sure, today they only have, and he, points at them 2 people. But in 100 years, those 2 will still be around. And they'll have 4 people. 200 years, 8 people. Do you see how unsustainable this is?
I'll look towards the undead again.
They know.
How long do you usually stay undead? Because I know that you can't remain like this forever.
Well, I've been dead for 700 years now. It's about time I pass.
Hmm.
So they have about 800 years is the average.
And your population, how fast does it, expand?
Well, we try to save the ritual for those who are worthy, so to speak, in order to keep our population small, which he rightly brought up, and to keep our undeads wise. Wouldn't want a murderer to have the gift of undeath.
Yes, of course.
But yeah, we gain a few members every few years or so. It's true that we have been expanding. You had merely 1 turtle when I was young.
Hmm.
And the lizardman peeks up again. See, I told you. They keep
That
growing.
was over 600 years ago, though.
We are planning for the long term. We have been here for thousands of years.
Yes.
Do you intend on
Yeah.
making this an animal farm full of turtles?
No. Hmm. So, just out of game question.
Yeah.
Is this the entirety of the sand area, on this map?
This is a bit more.
There's a bit more.
Not a lot.
Hmm. Yes, I'll turn towards the undead again.
Hmm.
Would you be willing to have an area specific, actual land drawn out on this map? And I'll hold up the map
Hmm.
shown, where you would stay within as to not infringe on the salamanders.
We do not like the idea of being kept prisoners,
No.
forced to stay in our area. We have suffered enough bigotry in our days to stay away from that. And as he speaks, one of the human advisors, his eyes glow blue,
Hmm.
and Scooter looks at his notes.
Oh.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves for 2 minutes.
I fucking hate them cats.
He's gonna blow.
Can I cry?
Oh, babe, I'm gonna cringe.
Back the fuck up, I'm finna bara cringe. Is it here?
I'm gonna cringe.
Ooh, I'm cringing.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, the member, his eyes start glowing blue. He looks straight at Miss Blue Sky and then he turns his face down, covering it with his arms. And then he looks back. What?
Nah, so I'm gone.
What did you say?
The fuck's that?
Oh, yeah, and he looks back up. His face is now, well, featureless. It only has 2
Oh.
glowing blue spots where his eyes used to be.
Uh,
He looks around. Ah, yes. I've heard of this summit through the whispers of the wind. He points at Miss Blue Sky. And like he talks to everyone, but he's looking at the blue sky, kind of ignoring y'all, or your presence at least. I am a representative of the church. I am the Saint of Travels. I'm sure you haven't heard of me.
Oh.
And he looks around, like now he looks at y'all.
Sure.
Doesn't look like you would have heard of me.
Am I in?
Any-
Am I in the room?
And well,
No.
you would have spotted this happening as you were patrolling.
Yeah, because she's like the one person who might know about this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes,
I'm from the church, though.
Yeah, no, you would know, like, the Saint of Travels. You wouldn't know how it looks like, but you would know
Yeah.
he does this from time to time. Yes, I have been sent here on official orders from the church to acquire said robot. We wish to use it and study it to improve our automatons. I'm sure no one has any objections.
Everyone has objections. Cheat the fuck out.
He looks at you. Oh, really? Do you speak for everyone? I doubt it, my good sir. You don't have the charisma.
Was this one of like the human representatives?
Yeah, he's taking its body. The
Oh,
two
I see.
other human representatives looks fucking... They sweat.
Oh, okay. So, alright.
Everyone kind of looks confused.
Doesn't have the charisma.
Sorry.
Literally a sorcerer.
This
This is
Sorry, sir, you were not invited to this summit, so I'm afraid you'll have to wait with your matter till legit
Till
any
we're-
other time.
till we're finished here, okay? So why don't you leave?
Big words for a half-breed.
Ooh.
Mm.
He chuckles.
You're just gonna annoy me? What?
And a
That's
half-man.
That one's good.
Thanks.
So much.
Let it
I
say,
put myself an inspiration die. Fuck it, I deserve it. Surely you can finish the summit after I've collected the robot.
Surely you can collect the
Anna,
robot.
she is part of this, so you can't take her.
He laughs. You're supposed to hold a summit and you can't even keep out of each other's mouths.
Someone rudely interrupted us, so we're a bit
Shaken.
not happy about it.
Your happiness is of no concern to me.
And your need for the robot is no concern of us.
Oh, but it is.
So please leave.
I would recommend you hand it over, lest I be more persuasive.
Humans! Did you invite this church friend? Like interrupting the Saint of Travels. Like, is this your guest? Is this your invitee?
The human woman is sweating a bit. That, like, she's like, sorry sir, about his rude interruption. We will of course acquire the robot for you, sir. we do still have the church at our hand. After the situation over there is finished, I hope. Yes, after a bit of a war. We'll see, human. We will see. And then she looks at you, Daedric. Wait, what did you ask? Sorry, I forgot. Out of game. What did you ask?
I asked the humans if they invited
Oh yeah, no.
this Travels Saint.
Well, he's from the church, Master Daedric. Doesn't really need an invite. Not that we could stop him
when-
anyway.
You
On
are
this
not
boat,
the.
He
Yeah.
does.
For you see, you are not the masters of this boat. You're guests. You do not get +1 without our say.
Is it a +1?
Yeah, I mean he's
From what
here,
I-
isn't he?
From
I
what I
mean-
can see, we're 2 humans and one of him. 3.
Is he your representative though?
He's a representative of the and he like stops her. You don't need to explain yourself to this cretin. I am here
I live
from the
longer than you.
church. Life isn't based on length, and I highly doubt your claim. Child.
I
Oh.
don't actually know how old you are, so I'm not going to make assumptions.
Wise. Surprising.
I'm also surprised.
Piss off,
I have it in
ghost. He's freaking gone.
Well, I shall try one last time, give you an opportunity to give in. And then your
And
fate
what?
is in your own hands.
What's she
Hand
gonna do
over
if we
the
don't?
robot.
Am I just
You'll
watching this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can interrupt if you want. Yeah.
I don't know I'm conflicted.
Conflict. Yes. Hand over the robot, and you'll be handsomely rewarded. Fail to hand over the robot, and we'll take her.
I can try.
Okay, you can fucking try.
Gentlemen, we are not blind to who you are. We know you broke Santanos out of his little prison.
Poison.
We've just stayed away from you, as you did not matter enough. Like a giant stepping on an ant. Do you truly want our gaze to turn towards you?
Personally, couldn't give less of a shit.
Well then,
What he said. Sure. I'll go
I
with
shall
it.
be reporting this to our noble leader, and he will see to it that you are dealt with.
Oh, wait, I mean, noble leader can just come himself, right? Doesn't have to be a coward and send, lesser beings.
Oof.
Clum, before you could say lesser beings,
Ooh.
you find
Hmm.
yourself unable to speak.
No.
Oh,
He simply like waves his hand at you, and you can't make any more speech.
Smug.
No.
Who what was the name of the demon that like made the deal with the Triton King?
I don't think I gave you a name.
You didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure because I. Okay.
Yeah. Well then, I shall be off. We'll be seeing each other quite soon. Have fun with your little summit. I'm sure it'll matter. And then he pops off, and the man remains faceless, but he
Ooh.
like slowly regains his
Oh.
features.
Oh,
And he's in a heavy sweat, feeling disoriented as fuck.
Mm.
The Tritonians look at everyone. What was that?
It appears these humans have gone beyond everyone's backs and made their own little deals.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, let me ask. Is Kroik still mouth shut?
can I talk again?
As he disappeared,
Okay.
you're able to make speech again.
Okay, nice. I was wondering that.
you guys are
Everyone
fucked.
turns towards the humans. Yes, what was that all about? Hey, what secrets do you hold? And the woman speaks again. That was a personal matter between the kingdom and the church.
Didn't seem very personal.
The church has no business here.
Well, we didn't expect him either, I'll be honest, after they pulled their troops back. But it would appear they have interest in you people. So if anything, you invited him along with your actions. We simply want this peace treaty to go well and to get a
I-
taste of the richness in this land.
I don't remember us promising to give away someone else's friend.
Sir, when I said that, I meant I would acquire your robot through friendly dealings. It's for both of our best, because, well, you saw what he did to my friend here. They can be quite crude when they want to be.
Mhm.
She looks back at the two, and they have a few quick whispers. Look, we don't want any troubles from either you, the church, or anyone really. Let me cut you a deal. 20,000 gold for the robot.
Yeah.
The robot is not ours to give. The robot has free will,
20k gold though.
but
I
currently
see.
mute, apparently. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, good.
I getting buffered. What's up?
Yeah, he turns
The
towards
What have
offer
you
was
missed?
600 gold for you.
The lady was explaining it's a matter between the church and the kingdom. No one else's
okay.
business.
I mean, yeah, they offered 200k for you. But yeah, she turns towards the robot. Gentle robot, I do not know what the church wants with you, specifically, I can only imagine. I can only promise you a handsome reward of 25,000 gold if you were to follow them, and a nice comfy home when you return from them.
As she's talking, I'm gonna point my hand towards Miss Blue Sky.
Mm.
And in her mind, say, the church is like the bringer of the plague that the Triton King or the priestess was talking about.
Okay, good, because like I didn't know she'd know that. Because if she knows that, then fucking no.
You can respond via like mind, but no one else can hear it.
Okay.
No.
I see. She'll turn to the human. Uh, this is not acceptable. It goes against my orders.
Ah, I was afraid you'd say that. I can only wish you luck in the future. It will not be an easy one.
We will meet with the church eventually. We will rectify their wrongdoings.
Yes, if only I could have the same high spirit as you have. Very well, let us return to the dealings. What is the next topic on the agenda? I wanted to kind of swiftly move on.
Smug, would Miss Blue Sky notice anything about the salamanders? Or would she not give a
Oh
shit?
yeah, no. As she sees them, she kind of reacts to them as if they were her masters.
Okay. I was gonna say she gets on her knee, but she can't. She ain't got knees.
No knees.
I guess she'll like bow her head towards the salamanders and like hit her weapon against like the deck of the ship. It's not hard, just like
No.
tap it.
And yeah, the fat frog looks at say frog, he's a lizard.
Mhm.
Hello there, fair robot. Have we met before? You feel familiar somehow.
You come from the masters.
That certainly makes sense. Our masters were quite the craftsmen back in the day. Unfortunately, the blueprints were lost. We only have a few artifacts left. But those inscriptions on your body, they look familiar, to say the least. And the Tritonian speaks up. Those inscriptions are ours. They're Triton speak.
Aquan, maybe?
Yes, they're Aquaman. She belongs
Oh.
to us. In fact, the whole city belongs to us.
But Triton
Will you
speak
get the
from
gall to
other-
call yourself owners of this technology? I do not know. We are the purebred Tritonian bloodlines that came from that great empire. We deserve this.
Their blood existed in that city, if not as much of yours, maybe strongly, maybe more so than yours.
Pah! You lie, robot.
Why?
He sweats a bit, you can tell. I do not know, perhaps your sensors are mistaken.
I was created to guard the city, which was destroyed before I could be able.
Silence!
destroyed.
Silence!
Oh!
You say too much. If you know what's good for you,
And smack.
keep your mouth about these lizardmen shut. And then he looks at everyone else. Now, shall we move on? I think we all agree we are the rightful masters, and he looks at the Tabaxi and the humans. I can certainly cut a deal with you. In fact, and he looks at the Tabaxi, mayhaps we wouldn't hate having you living amongst us. As long as we can unify against our one common enemy. The one enemy who has been striking down our ships, our guards, our men, when we attempt to claim this land. Yes, I'm talking about those filthy ground-dwelling lizards. I'll roll a persuasion for him. Where's my die? Nice. Yeah, people seem to be shifting towards him.
That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Boxman.
Battle Corgi go. No, but let's see.
I'll point towards fucking Crowix and be like, what should we say? Fine. Help.
Point towards Croix.
Yeah, you point towards Croix.
Daedric. Sorry.
Sorry,
Even
who
I'm
was
doing
giving a shit last time?
Even I'm doing it.
Oof.
But what did you say?
Help. What the fuck is going on? I'm not sure how to get out of this situation.
What's the what is the goal here?
we're trying to create
End
peace.
goal is just get allies
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and or stuff.
D-
But I
So
feel
I
bad for fucking
believe if
Salamander.
we jump onto this and throw the humans, like I say this in my mind to Croix.
Mm.
It's like I believe we should throw the humans under the bus as well, since they have they indiscriminately deal with the church,
Mm.
and because if there's a war here, we don't really care. We just want mostly the help from the Titans, and to get the undead on our side would be pretty good as well. So we could just throw the humans and these I don't know, native dudes under the
Wanna throw the
under
native
the
dudes
metaphorical
under the bus?
boat.
I love those guys.
But effort versus reward.
Well, sad though.
I'll be sure to pour a drink out for them at some point.
mm. It's gonna go bad, really.
Yeah. I guess I think we should given now I just say this out loud to everyone. Given the new circumstances and information that's come up, I think we should take a few minutes to ourselves and just discuss this internally with each other.
Very well. And people like step away from the table. You see, like the Tritonian, like he nods towards the undead, and they, their leaders go off to have a bit of a chat.
Oh, I wanna kind of like not beeline for them, but just like kind of slide over.
Yeah, like you slowly you dance your way, like a little bit of a cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hips don't lie,
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check on that, see if they do lie. I can't tell.
They be dummy thick. They can't even lie.
Yeah. So as you approach, they're currently discussing the potential of the actual undeads living under the water, and that being sort of a haven for them, while the normal, waiting parentheses, tabaxi, keep roaming areas.
That they can actually kind of breathe in.
Yeah, like they roam the. What they're saying essentially is they'll roam the areas like around the world and then come there when it's time for the ritual.
Mm.
They'll have like a separate site nearby where the undeads live, and then the actual like drone undeads, they'll work for the Tritonians.
Before we do that, like, does anyone else in the party do anything? Like, follow me or?
I could join with you.
Just it doesn't turn into a situation where
Yeah.
Yeah. So, also is the only one that follows me then, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll sit a bit exhausted at the table.
Yeah. So, do I like catch? Yeah, as you said, I catch them
You hear
talking,
it.
making that deal. Yeah. Hello. How did you feel about the meeting so far?
The undead speaks. It's been very insightful. Our friend here, he offered us a proposal, and I am quite keen to it.
Got some snippets of it.
Yes.
I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything. I just happened to come up next to you. I apologize if I offended.
It is very fine.
Yes. However, and I think it's a very, very sensible and rational suggestion that Did I catch the Triton leader's name?
Yes, it is as much as. Oh, it's got a hard pronunciation.
Hard M.
No, but like I'm trying to. I gotta lip it to myself before I actually say it. Hill.
This joke better have a good
What
payoff.
was it?
Phil.
Phil.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I forgot to give him a name, but yeah.
Phil Fish.
Phil. PH Phil?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
God damn it. You think I'm
Chlorophyll.
that Mr. Phil suggested to you, and I think it would go quite well. I also noticed that the just quick thought, what would be done about the humans? Would you also be kicking them out, seeing as how they clearly can't be trusted to make solely one deal?
Neither of us
obviously-
have any intentions on working with the church. They do not fancy undeads, and well, they appear to be connected to the plague. We have our informants. We would have nothing to do with that.
It's good. But
But
yeah,
not
then
all humans are with the church.
true, not all
You-
humans,
you
but
bring up a fair
these
point, half orc.
Yeah.
However, these ones
humans.
quite clearly are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, because as you might have gathered, we are also not on the best side of the church.
Yes, he was quite threatening in his ways.
Yeah. So we would happily help in any way that we can for the two of you, to gain control over this area.
Well, yes.
Seeing as how
Just ignore the fucking panda who's with the church, who's bodyguarding for you.
The only panda.
yeah, really happy at the time.
Mhm.
Still not too happy.
Yeah. What would you want from us in exchange for this service?
Since we are, I won't go into details, but we might need some assistance dealing with the church in the future. So anything that you would be willing to help us with, we're talking manpower if we need it, or perhaps if you have any specific artifacts you can lend to us
Yeah.
during the time.
Yeah, the tabaxi does some head math. The details can be ironed out later, but we'll be willing to help you, friend to a friend. And then the Tritonian speaks up. Yes, we shall also have to speak out about the details, but
Yes, of course.
believe you me, you get this country for us with as little bloodshed as possible. We will be more than willing to aid you.
Sounds perfect. I'm glad that we can come to such an agreement.
Yes.
Well, I'll be seeing you around.
Excellent.
I just kind of walk around. I'm not trying to like eavesdrop on the humans' conversation, see what they're doing.
They appear to be in a slight panic. Talking about how they truly don't have the manpower right now to take this place, and they do need the church's backup to like actually have the manpower
Yeah.
to secure the holding.
But
And they realize the conversations aren't going well.
All right.
Could I like whisper to Croix? No, not to Croix, to Daedric.
Damn it. Yeah.
Sorry. Listen, it's like if the church is confident enough to take on the like two kingdoms, isn't like our best interest then to make them free, the lizard folk also, and the tabaxis, undeads, and the titans, to work together instead of like only the two. I mean, the more the better, I guess.
We could do like the more the merrier, of course. However, to get the Triton on our side, they really can't work together with the
lizard folk.
Yeah, unless I guess maybe we could solve it by bringing both the Tritons and the lizard to the temple, and then they can kind of like hopefully see that they both have a similar origin. But I'm not too confident in that solution, seeing as how our one piece of evidence, Miss Blue Sky, recognize their owners, but the Tritons didn't seem to want to listen. So
Mm.
they seem to be more head in the sand type deal.
I mean, we
That's-
gotta show them at least. It might make it worse, or it might make it better, but I don't know. If we wanted to go that way, that is.
We could, yeah, that could be a good idea. Of course, we could also, of course, that's something, and we do have Plan B with the Phil's daughter, who could. Who wasn't against the idea of
Murdering
stepping
her
in as
father in
leader.
cold blood.
Oh yeah. Not really
Yeah.
cold blood. If it was like
It's a
one
one-on-one.
battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. So we could definitely put that on the list to do after this meeting.
I mean, what does she think of the whole idea?
Of cooperating, she seemed pretty open to the idea.
Yeah, but of the cooperating, yeah, but like, as now her father is like really stubborn with the lizard folks. But then again, let's see. But does she wants the lizard folk join us? I guess. That's what I'm
She
trying to-
didn't seem against like working with others, but then again, you never know.
Mm.
Well,
I
yes,
would say-
we'll have to hash that out later. Maybe do like a separate meet with the other two. I wanna. By the way, is anyone else doing anything right now? Like, is it?
It's me and Didrik.
Yeah, we're just talking shit.
Uh, I was kind of thinking about talking to the salamanders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. While you do that, I actually need to go BB just a sec.
Okay. Yes, you
Yes.
approach the salamanders. They appear to be quite human.
Are they talking about anything?
Yeah, but they're talking in Salamando.
Yes, which I can understand.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, they're talking about how they'll have to prepare for a war, because the way things are going, it doesn't look good for them.
Mm. I'll come in there and say, hi.
Hello.
I know this isn't going as well as we hoped.
Hmm.
And as I could hear, I hope it won't have to result in a war.
Yes.
But I was wondering how do you know you and Tritons are not descended from the same place?
Well, I mean, it's quite possible, but look at them.
Cause the robot over here,
Mm.
we found her in the city, that's buried in the sand,
Yes.
and from the looks of it, she seems to think that you are descended of the people who live there,
Yes.
which obviously you are.
Mayhaps the Tritonians are a subspecies of us salamanders. A less pure one.
Or
mayhaps.
Perhaps you adapted to the sand when the water disappeared.
Roll me a persuasion.
Ooh. Persuasion. Oh. Why can I never? Okay, +5, so 8 plus 5.
13. Yeah. You bring up a good point. However, I doubt the Tritonians will be willing to hear that point out.
Yes. Mm, I'll go over and try to talk to the Triton leader.
They're busy talking with the axolotls, which I mean catfolk.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hi, could I get a few minutes with you?
Of course. And the cat man walks off and he stands there like, yes.
So I was talking to the salamanders,
Mm-hmm.
and I know you don't believe that you are descended of the same place, and I'm sure you don't want, the others to know about this, since you want to reclaim this land. But from what I can tell, they seem to be the descendant of Atlantis.
He leans in towards you.
Hmm.
Young man, do you think I am blind? Of course I know about this. Our history books know about this. We've known about this for quite some time. However, would you want such filth walking around claiming your name? No.
They
They must
do
be
not.
purged.
They do not claim to be Triton.
Well, no, but there's still a stain on our evolutionary tree. On our heritage.
Hmm. Why do you think that? Is it
They
because they
simply are.
changed? Because they were out of the water?
They abandoned their beautiful, pure Tritonian forms, forcing themselves to look like that for a simple need of selfish survival. A true Tritonian would have gone down with the city.
Hmm. Can I recall anything from the book
Yeah, roll me
about
a
the survivors?
intellect.
Oh yeah. Like a pure intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, you recall that the book didn't mention these survivors specifically because it was, written up until the point of the attack.
Yeah.
But it mentioned there's being like safe havens around the ocean.
Okay. But it doesn't mention anything about like current like.
Well, no, it's an old book.
No, but I mean like during that time, like they were like evacuating people.
Oh yeah, no, I mean they had like healthy people in these safe havens, so that the Tritonian race would still survive.
Yeah, I was just wondering like near Atlantis, like if they had any.
Oh no, they were like
Okay.
out about the country, the land.
Hmm.
I could really metagame right now, and I think it'd be helpful, but no one's asked for my fucking opinion, so.
Ask, does anyone else do anything? No one said. So,
Yeah. I'll bid the Triton farewell and
Yes, and then
leave.
yeah, the minutes are up and the people go back to talking.
Hmm.
They look at you. Yes, what's the next point?
Oh. I'll look towards Daedric and say I think Daedric will continue holding this. For a moment, I need to clear
fucking
my mind.
asshole. Just like quickly passing it off, like fuck.
Yes.
Yes, of course. uh, so now that everyone has had some time to think about and talk amongst yourselves, what have we I like kind of look towards the humans, like, do you have any compromises that you would any more like compromises or suggestions you'd want to make to a possible land deal?
Yeah, the humans speak up. Well, we've crunched the numbers. We've looked at stats. The offer from the Tritonians, while generous, we find not possibly quite generous enough, mayhaps. We would like a
I see.
bit more land than what you've offered for this outpost to actually be worthwhile. And then she shifts to salamanders. And you, as long as you wouldn't mind us operating on the surface, we could certainly forget the dealings of the past and find ourselves in a relationship with the lizards, so to speak. And the lizards, they're like, yes, wouldn't hate it. And then the lizards speak. Looks towards the Tritons and the undead. You both offend me. You think I cannot hear when you speak in such loud whispers. You intend to attack us and to wipe us out from history. And then he looks back at the humans. We would gladly shake your hand in exchange for your assistance in a defensive alliance against potential future threats.
What's that?
Not much.
Hmm.
And then the Tritonian speaks up. Well, in that case, and he looks at the backside. I shall offer you the same deal. You may live on our lands, and we will even leave you a bit of land for you to stay on while you're passing, in exchange for an alliance against these filth-ridden lizards and their human friends. And there's this you can feel the tension in the air as the humans and the backside are thinking over these offers.
I just
And we
want
cut it like butter.
No, you can't, like, no, not even. Solid, like steel.
Hmm.
Can't cut it.
I want to clap my hands and be like, so, just like,
Yeah.
As there seems to have been a shift, so to speak. So we are now. I think we all realize there's been a divide here in this room, and we're now standing as if on two separate ledges. However, I wanna ask more in depth about this with the humans here. You said defensive alliance with the against the Tritons. However, as I've witnessed and as I'm sure you're both aware, you don't have much to offer in a defensive alliance, while the natives would have offered a lot more.
Yes, well, you see, we caught us quite at a sticky situation right now. You see, we had the backing up of the church, but then this town called La Sancosa, some shitty village, was attacked, and apparently they needed the guard stationed here to go there as soon as possible.
So what you're
However, mercenaries can be bought.
I see, and so basically what you're offering is not your own troops, but of those swayed with money and a ally of an ally, so to speak.
Well, yes, money does speak after all, and we have a lot of it.
I see. And can I ask the reason you haven't really done this earlier when you were fighting over this land? Was it because of that was because of the church then?
Well, we've attempted taking this land once or twice. Other kingdoms of humans have tried before with bigger armies. The salamanders, however, are quite noble warriors, and their worms are nothing to joke about. However, the church offered us a deal. Their assistance in this in exchange for our pledges of allegiance. A deal we quite happily took. Unfortunately, they had to leave in a rather hurried pace.
I understand. I understand. So when I also want to inquire a bit about this extraction you humans do, just to make sure that it's all well and good. When you extract these minerals from the sand, do you not disturb the sand in that case? Dig down to reach more of them?
Well, it's only the top couple of layers, a few meters at most. We do a mix of shifting the sands to find minerals and using druidic crafts to summon the minerals towards us. We do
see,
promise though that
that's-
we don't bury ourselves too deep. There is no risk towards our noble lizardmen over here.
Okay, that's very honorable of you. Uh, in that case, I also have a in the interest of, say, bonding, bridging this chasm that's been created between us. I would like to invite over our these noble lizards and tritons on a historical expedition to a very important site for both of you. Just to so you can both make a pilgrimage of sorts to your holy city.
Yeah, they both perk up. I presume you're speaking of our old city, the Titan says.
Yes, yes, I am.
And how do you intend to get us there?
After we have dropped off the human representatives, who I'm sure would have no interest in some ruins, and our undead friends here, who are, I'm sure, very eager to get back and report news to their town, we will head over to where we entered the ruins earlier and kind of get us in that way. We will use the same methods we used to get in there.
Oh no, not the puzzle rooms.
No.
We have a map this time.
Yeah. The Sertona looks at you. I do not love this idea of spending time in such close proximity to a lizard. However, I shall respect your choice and your suggestion. We will come along. And the lizard's like, okay, we shall come. Humans look a bit miffed, but they don't speak up.
No.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I suppose y'all deliver the people back to, like, discuss amongst themselves while you head to the ruins.
Yeah, like we just
Drop the humans off.
yeah,
Yeah.
drop the
Up
humans
a
off.
couple of meters away and just push them off.
Yeah, we'll skip the puzzle this time, but you do go for the puzzle. You use your previous knowledge, solve it all.
My other boot!
Yeah, and then you arrive in the big old city. That's still some water in spots. The lizardmen and the Tritonian, they both look quite shocked to see the city.
Could I try to do a thing?
Yeah.
Like converse with my Reaper boy.
Oh.
And try to see if I could find the soul of that priestess woman.
Okay. Yeah. Speak to him.
I guess I'll head over to like where her corpse is.
Yeah. Yeah. No. He says there are no spirits here. They have passed since long ago.
Is there any way to find her in the afterlife?
I could look, I suppose, but I do not have any domain over heaven and hell.
Okay.
I simply peer through the veil.
I would appreciate it.
He knows and then he fucks off.
Hmm.
About a half hour later, he comes back like, there's no sign of her.
Okay. That's that. Oh. Oh well. What are the rest of the people doing while I'm doing that?
I guess we get Miss Blue Sky to like guide around the city, kinda, and like they'll let them can explore on their
That
own.
makes sense.
I guess I just continue judging with my loot while I follow you guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the music is still on, so.
Oh well, yeah. 'Cause you're doing like a little tour guide. You're doing the background music, and she's narrating This
Yeah.
is
And by the
Paraffin's
way,
armory.
this video is for 1 hour long, so
Oh my.
Yes,
I'm
as
gonna
you're
have like
walking, you come across some like a library that you didn't spot last time.
Mm.
And specifically, because of Miss Blue Sky, she finds this book that talks about the morphology of Tritonians and how they used to be an entirely separate race that
Oh
lived on
dang.
land. But then they got into the water and they, adapted to the water.
the reverse evolution.
Yeah. Fuck this air bullshit.
No,
Yeah, the
I'm going
Tritonian,
back.
it looks a bit angry at this information, almost denying it, while the lizard seems kind of smug about it.
No. It's like a fundamentalist, like he just found out some science. He's like, nah, nah, shut up though, I don't like that.
Fake news, fake news.
It's fake news. Oh cool. Was it I guess would there be anything that's like in this city that would react to like Triton physiology? Because you said there was like formerly like medical centers and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the only thing
Like
that
if that's wiped out, that's fine. I'm just curious.
no, there's some things that kind of spring to life, so to speak. Both on the leader himself and the lizards.
Well, yeah,
around him.
that's what I wanted to check to see. Just like here's your evidence.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. They're walking around, they're like inspecting. Things are coming to life again.
Hmm.
The, no, well, he looks at the party. What do you want from this information? We already knew about our shared ancestry with this health.
We simply want you to come to an understanding that this is an important site for both of you, and well, as you said, you're both aware of your ancestry.
Roll me a persuasion to see if you can solve this Israel-Palestine situation.
Impossible.
Where did the information that fucking was it in a journal?
Which
The one that was
Jesus.
the priestess.
10.
It's in a journal that someone else did. No, yeah, I don't have that journal. I have the one the king had.
I had the priestess one.
How do I get this information without metagaming, please?
What
I mean, Miss Blue Sky read it like at the end of last session, but we kind of cut short, so I don't know.
Because
If
I have
you
something
want-
important and possibly game-changing to say, but my character has no reason to say it because I don't
I
know.
mean, what information?
You said forgive me if I heard wrong, but didn't the journal say that at the time of this priestess, like they put some people aside while everyone else was dying, so they'd live on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
aren't the salamanders the result of the Triton's ancestors holding that wish?
No, the Tritons that are left are the result of that.
Well, fuck.
No, I think the salamanders are like the people who were in the city who fucking like got like nuked and somehow survived and turned into ghouls essentially. And the Tritons are all fault dwellers.
Yeah.
Like they removed themselves early on and they're like barely related, and then the salamanders are direct descendants, but they're all like nuclearified.
Nuclear.
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 Because that information that you were thinking about was kind of what I was trying to remember when I asked about if I could remember
Mm.
anything from the book. But yeah.
Oh, look, who are the representatives that are with us still? It's the Tritons and the salamanders, but like,
Yeah, currently it's only the Triton leader and the Salamander leader.
did like the rest of them all go away? Like all the other
Yeah.
salamanders and Triton? Okay.
The Triton leader knew enough about the mace to know that like there's no need to bring the others along, and he doesn't feel threatened by you guys. So.
From what you said earlier, sorry, I had to go for a second, but does it seem like the Triton's was already aware of what the truth is? He just doesn't want to accept it.
Oh yeah, he straight up said that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, they already knew it, but they're just kind of purists.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so far I'm just kind of sowing good faith.
Mm, I mean, couldn't. I'm assuming I'm gonna join up with the other guys
Yeah.
eventually. Couldn't we show both of them the book from the priestess that we found?
Yeah. Was that the one that detailed
No,
what
that's the
they're...
one I have.
Okay, good.
Not showing anyone that.
Yeah, the deal one.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I could. I was gonna say, like, kind of like call them over and be like, we also found this book. Might be of interest.
Oh, how so?
It was written by a, as I understood it, a high priestess of this city during its final hours.
Most interesting. Go on.
Fucking read it yourself. I just kind of like hand it over and I guess like explain what Miss Blue Sky read out from it.
Hmm. I mean,
Does
is
it
there
look
a
like
specific page you want him to look at, or are you just gonna wait for him to read it all?
I just basically like all of it, I guess, but like kind of shorten it down a bit so I don't like go into like detail. Like, oh, so we found this book and then we went up and then we, just like it details. I can't remember like for the life of me, but like, Jesus Christ, getting messages all over here. But yeah, like just kind of a TLDR of what the book is about and what
Yeah,
is written inside.
he skims through it, and then he reluctantly gives it to the lizard to skim through as well. Yes, this does bring a new light to things. Perhaps I've been mistaken.
Hey.
All I ask is that you take it into consideration at the very least.
Yes. However, fact still remains. We intend to sink the city, and the lizardmen, I believe, would not survive that.
No.
couldn't you just sink parts of the land?
We have been through this. I do not intend to make a kiddie pool around our city.
No, I meant more as in, sink up to the city and leave, the rest above ground or well above water.
Roll my persuasion.
They could make like a channel, like a river, into the city.
Hey,
Oh,
How much?
+5, 12.
didn't also give you a thing?
Yeah, Bardic
yeah.
Inspiration, but that's way too long time for that, I guess.
Oh, dang.
It's only lasts for 10 minutes.
No,
I mean, I could give you another one, but I'm still playing the music, so. But if Scoots accepts it.
yeah, sure.
Okay,
Hey.
it's a D10.
Yeah. 4, so 12, 16.
Chief. Ah, We shall let them stay in a secluded section until they find a new land to migrate to.
Hmm.
And the lizardman speaks up. We do not want to move to a new land. This is our home. We deserve to be here as much as you, if not more.
Been here longer.
I will have to be a dumb robot. Those terms having them be able to stay for the time being might be enough. Time can change people's minds.
Hmm.
I do believe we are ready to head back to the council. Or to the peace meeting. I am ready to deliberate, says the Tritonian.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll go and pick everyone up again.
Yeah. I mean,
We
yeah, another day
dropped them.
passes or so, and y'all pick everyone up. Yeah. Daedric, since it was your idea to take them to that temple, would you roll me another persuasion just to see like how well he takes it, or how well it landed,
Yeah.
with advantage?
So yeah, 19 plus 7, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, no, they both took it fairly well after they mulled it over a bit. Tritonian stands at the table. They've all been talking a bit, chit-chatting. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. I intend to enter a defensive treaty with the Baxai and these lizardmen, allowing the lizards to stay until they find a proper home or adapt to the water once more. We were, after all, brothers once upon a time, even if it pains me to say so. He looks towards the party, specifically Daedric, but eyeing the party. It is thanks to him who opened my eyes to the truth. I cannot deny it any longer, nor should I. And the daughter looks kind of proud, like, yeah, you go that, you're liberal.
I just kind of like nod my head, like, oh, you honor me with such words.
Yeah, and then the humans, they all stand up. Whoa! What about us? What?
What about you,
Come
church
on
boy?
now. There's nothing wrong with the church. They help people.
They are
Yes.
spreading a plague.
Look, we're all spreading a plague. Humanity is the sickness. The world is cured. No, but yeah, they shake a hand and they sign some papers. And the humans reluctantly sit there because they have no other way to go back until you all drop them off.
Very
And,
awkward silence.
yeah, they're just being quiet, muttering amongst themselves. The others are partying and celebrating their newfound alliance. Yeah, I think we can. No, you drop everyone off. They all like promise you all support in the upcoming war for your help here.
Tight.
Yeah, boy. And then they'll leave. Sam drops you off, and as you're dropped off, you see a massive explosion in the distance, and you feel this dark energy surge through the world.
Would that be...
That's La Sankosa.
Actually, we could see that from here. Damn, that's a
Yeah, I mean you can
fucking.
see like the brightness from here.
Oh yeah. Like the horizon kind of light up.
Yeah,
Suddenly.
exactly.
Alright.
And
Like, oh,
yeah,
look, fireworks.
y'all gain a level from all the undeads that died there. And
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah, really?
continue this next session. Yeah.
Passive leveling.
Well,
My
no, you
favorite.
gain a level for this, but
Okay.
we don't go by combat XP because that's for pussy willows.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, after the game, so when are we gonna level up? Since it's been like many sessions we played right now.
It's been 3 sessions since you leveled up.
Really?
Can go quite a lot of
Okay,
sessions
yeah,
without leveling up.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's been too long. I haven't leveled up in ages. It's been 2 sessions.
I just want to go up to 14 just to get the magical secrets. Now we're all 13 there. Yay!
To be 13 again. Well, yeah, that's the end of the session. Good job, everyone.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay!
We did
Was
it.
nice.
It's become summit done.
A finger of death?
Ooh,
You do be fingering death.
don't do that.
Oh.
The fingering.
Ooh, it's been Grandad's birthday. I have to just run down and wish him happy birthday. And do
Birthday.
cake stuff.
That's fair.
Huh.
That's fair.
Oof. I kind of like that spell. Though
Finger
it
death?
would, yeah,
Thinking of that? Oh.
though it would go against my views, I think,
Yeah.
because it do be creating undeads.
Not optimal.
If I kill a human with it, I create a zombie that's permanently under my control.
Nice.
Oh fuck.
Oh, sweet. I
Don't
Don't
can.
you have to like recast it every night though, don't you? To keep them under your control, or every week or something.
It just says, a humanoid killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command.
Damn.
I mean, it's a 7th level spell.
Oh, okay, fair.
Should be a first level. Come on now.
This
You can
should be a
think about-
cantrip, surely.
Right. Should just be a class in itself. You don't get any levels. You just get more undead. Or no, you get
No.
more casts of finger undead.
It would be fun to like just play a character that only has that spell.
Yeah.
In exchange, they get it as a cantrip, but like they can only use it like once a day or something.
Zoop,
But how'd you get your first zombie though?
Yeah, zap the fuck.
How you get your first zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it deals 7d8s plus 30 necrotic damage.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So you create your own.
You just point and shoot.
Does it heal though?
No.
Worthless.
Yay, summit's done, and they didn't go to war.
With
Wow.
everyone.
Humans do be going to war.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing to throw at us. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Fucking give me that robot.
Y'all do be could be kinda rich.
I'm not gonna give up fucking a robot that helped us.
Okay, but the only reason you haven't is because you know Elliot's in there.
Shut up.
I mean, that's fair.
It did give me a reason to not like humans. Or I
fair.
didn't like them, but
Like, if the church asked for anything.
Oh
I'd be
yeah,
like,
no, I get that.
Could I have a stick of gum? No, you freak show. Alright, could I just have like a
How about you
slice of
fucking
stick
get
of gum?
out of here before I call the cops?
I'ma call the co-ops. Oh, I forgot to buy turnips. Oops.
I
No,
didn't buy any turnips.
I have bought
Ah.
turnips.
I
I
did.
upgraded my house instead.
I did buy turnips.
I'm fucking really low on bells, dude. There's been
Oh.
like I bought a computer, I bought a shower. Both were 100 grand each.
How come you use the computer more than the shower then? Just
Cause-
think, you bitch.
Because you can't actually enter the shower.
Maybe you can't.
Fuck you.
Hey, nice! I can learn a 7th level spell.
7.
Oh wait, did we level up?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Cringe-inducing dance?
Yeah. I can't remember what book's that from, but it's a really weird one.
Cringe-inducing dance.
Look at this gay ass nanny baby.
Yeah, I don't know. That one seemed a bit overpowered, and so I don't know about that one.
Yeah. It's good.
Does it actually say my name on it or something?
Maybe.
Was it? Does it? Oh,
It just says Turk's cringe-inducing dance.
that it.
Quinch.
Quinge.
Are you
I don't-
still
I don't-
streaming?
Yeah, do you want me to stop?
No, I mean it's up to you. It's-
I mean, yeah, if we're done, I'll stop.
Goodbye, Stewie.